All right, man, we good. He still ain't messaged me. I don't know what happened to that guy.
Some shit must have happened.
He went MIA. He just messaged me 2 days ago. Hey, we're still on for Wednesday. I'm like, yeah, man. Like I rearranged everything just to go or just to do that with him, and nothing, man. He hasn't even looked at the message yet.
Is he in like the same time zone as you?
No, he's in Cali like you.
Maybe he's in school. Maybe he meant to do it after school. I don't know.
He said 11 p.m. Pacific time or 11 a.m. Pacific time.
Yeah, that's in like 20 minutes.
11?
Yeah, it's 10:41 here.
Well, I told him 1 o'clock, so p.m. So if he got his time wrong, that's on him.
Oh.
You hope Gunther wins King of the Ring? Dude, I haven't watched wrestling in 2 weeks, man. I don't even know what the hell is going on over there.
Is this the first time they're having King of the Ring? Because they stopped that like in what?
Yeah, they stopped it for a while. I do know they were doing it on Raw. Like they would have like Raw special events, King of the Ring type shit. But I haven't watched because I just got back into WWE like a year ago. So this is the first time I've seen King of the Ring. But I think this is the first pay-per-view King of the Ring in years.
Yeah, because I think the last King of the Ring winner was Booker T, wasn't it? When he was King Booker.
I want to say yeah, but I could be wrong. Let me look this up. Last King of the Ring. King of the Ring winner. King of the Ring winner list. 1985. No, there was one in 2021. It was Xavier Wood.
I didn't know they brought it back.
Yeah, there was two for Selena Vega. She won the Queens one. 2019.
They have a Queen of the Ring now too.
Dude, it's 2024, bro. We gotta put women in everything now. You know, don't come at me. I don't mean that as a bad thing. Jesus Christ, people. Wade Barrett won King of the Ring in 2015. Sheamus in 2010. It looks like they do it like every 5 years. They got one from 2008. 2010, then it skips to 2015. It's like it's sort of like they do it whenever they feel like doing it. They don't have like a set year schedule, apparently.
That's because Vince, like, he doesn't care. He's like, oh, you know what'll work this year? A King of the Ring. Next year, he's like, oh, fuck it. No one cares about King of the Ring.
Which sucks because I like King of the Ring because it always felt like it was setting up the new champion or the
I like that.
Champion.
Whoever wins it, like usually they would work like 2 or 3 matches in one night, and that like proves to you how much they can go.
Exactly, that's what I like too. But now they said, oh, it's too rough on the wrestlers.
Fucking Kurt Angle worked 3 matches, and one of those was a fucking blood fest with Shane McMahon.
Yeah. Oh, here's some previous winners of King of the Ring. Macho Man, Ted DiBiase, Bret Hart won it twice, Owen Hart won it once, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Triple H, Kurt Angle, Edge, Brock Lesnar, Booker T. Like those are big names that won the world championship, you know? And then
they
you
all
have
went
like
on to become something.
Yeah. I mean, but like there's a couple duds in here, but like it feels like the last 1, 2, 3. It's like the last 4 didn't do shit. I don't know if Wade Barrett ever won the world title. I think he ended up retiring before he ever won the world title, but
Wade Barrett, man, that was such a disappointment with him.
Yeah, he's a commentator now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's actually pretty good on commentator. Like
didn't he have like a heavy British accent or something?
Yeah, but I don't know, man. It kind of works for some reason. It kind of works. He messaged me now. I'm ready.
Oh man.
I can't now, bro. I waited for an hour. I said 1 p.m. EST.
I think you mean 1 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, that's what I said, EST.
Oh, I thought you said PST.
I'm gonna ask him if he wants to try tomorrow.
But yeah, I don't think Wade Barrett can be any worse than Booker T, man. That was some of the worst commentary I've ever heard.
Yes. He's messaging me back.
What, do you send you a novel?
Yeah. He got his time wrong. He's like, oh, that's 10 my time. I'm like, well, that's on you. I told you 1 p.m. EST, man.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to get yelled at for bringing up DC, but are you excited for Supergirl, Rob? I was until I found out who was playing Supergirl.
Oh, who's playing her?
That chick from House of the Dragons. She's a good actress.
Game of Thrones thing?
Yeah. But
dude, I'm so sick of seeing these Game of Thrones actors and everything, man. I don't even know why
the Game of Thrones actors are good.
Yeah, but they put them in roles that they don't belong in. Like X-Men had that fucking midget as Bolivar Trask, and then they had that fucking Sophia chick.
Midget, bro. Show some respect, man. That's
hey, Hornswoggle said that he prefers being called a midget, and he finds dwarf offensive. And out of all the midgets I know, I like him the most. So I'm gonna say what he prefers.
I'm trying to find the actress who's playing Supergirl. She just doesn't look like Supergirl to me. Supergirl actress. No. But it can't be any worse than that Smallville Supergirl because she was, I'll say it, fugly. Y'all can come at me. I don't give a fuck. Oh, fuck, man. Why ain't it coming up? Even the internet doesn't want to see her.
You're probably just spelling her name wrong.
I don't know her name. I'm just typing Supergirl actress. Supergirl, Women of Tomorrow. That's the name of the movie. Her name is Millie Alcock.
I'm not even seeing that on here.
Yeah, I'll pull up a picture of her. Right here. I don't think she looks all that great.
Hmm. I mean, blondes aren't really my thing.
The thing is though, like
She's cute.
that's her. It's just
That's
she
her.
got
She
bangs,
looks
yeah.
better with that hairstyle.
But see, man, they just gave us like the best Supergirl of all time, and now they're switching it up to her, and I'm just feeling like now. See, if it can look like this picture, I'll be down for it. Where is it? I just seen it. If it can look like, oh my god, where did that picture go? Oh, if it can look like this, all right, I'm down for it. Like that looks good. Like that looks good. I'm afraid it's gonna look like this. And I'm just like, no,
Oh God.
no. But I mean, some pictures she looks good in. Some pictures she looks okay in.
Yeah,
If it can
she's
look
cute
like
there.
that, if it can look like this fan art, I'll be happy. The problem is the last Supergirl they gave us was fucking awesome, and she was drop dead gorgeous. And I wish they would have just kept her. Did you see what she looked like?
The last actress, no.
Her, man, Sasha Cale, man. Oh
You
my
think she's
god.
drop dead gorgeous?
Well, maybe not in that picture, bro.
She's like kind of butchy looking, dude.
Nah, bro, she is.
She reminds me of what's that chick's name? Veronica Rodriguez. That was in
Oh,
Fast and Furious and Resident Evil.
What's her name? What's up, right, dude? Michelle Rodriguez.
Michelle Rodriguez. That's it.
Sasha Cal. I don't remember how you spell her name, but
Nah, dude,
yeah.
I think she's ugly.
Oh, you
Oh,
crazy? Maybe
Okay, that girl looks good. Was that her?
that's her. That's just
Okay.
her with long hair.
Oh, she's looking real butchy in the other pictures. Like
Look at that.
she's
picture,
looking like
man.
fucking not here, but the other pictures you're showing me, she was looking like Abby from Last of Us.
I kind of dated a girl that looked just like her, man. I dated a girl that looked just like her. Anywho, that's my. Let's see what the fuck the chat's saying because they're kind of going off. Well, let me pick a couple here. Red, he's a member, so I'll put his up. She said you're what? She said you're an actor, but wasn't fit the role. I don't know what he's talking about.
He needs to get better English.
She's a good actor, but she doesn't fit the role. Supergirl. Okay, that I understand. Yeah, I feel the same. I feel that way. She's fantastic in House of the Dragon, but I don't know, man. She looks too small.
I don't know. I mean, Gal Gadot looked kind of small to me too for Wonder Woman.
Yeah, but they like padded her costume up. Like I know she's bare armed and bare leg, but like you go and watch those movies, like her breast area is padded, her hip area is padded, like everything is super padded. Right dude said what's up.
You know, I've seen like where in some shows they'll give guys like, you know, a muscle suit, but they'll look like, you know, they're jacked, like they're not wearing a costume.
Yeah.
It's like they're shirtless. Why don't they do that for these girls? Give them big ass tits and
because that is sexist in 2024.
But you can have a dude all jacked up, beefcake looking like Conan.
Dude, it only works one way. It doesn't work both ways. Just like you can race swap white people to black people, but you can't do it the opposite way.
Yep.
See, everybody wants to talk about inclusion and shit, but that only works in one direction. It's not a two-way street.
Standards.
Yeah. So we can have I was listening to interviews of Hugh Jackman and Henry Cavill talking about when they do shirtless scenes that they have to be dehydrated and they fast for 3 days in order to do that. Right? Bro, if we try to do that with women to try to get their tits perkier for a scene, it would be like the biggest traffic, like, oh my God, like Harvey Weinstein type shit. It only works one way. Let them try to make Blade white and let's see how that goes on the internet. You know?
That's why I always tell people if they're going to make Xavier black, then they better make Storm white because that's the only way I'll accept it.
Oh, should I skip Poe here? I'm trying to hit the members questions here. So if you're a Storm Nation member, I'm hitting your questions. If you send super chats, I'll hit your questions. We got 13 people watching, only 4 likes. So I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you. Apparently, all your hands are broken. I don't know. I could be wrong, but you need to hit the fucking like button. Post said she's the chick that looks like she's gonna bite a penis off. I guess
She was looking like that in those first pictures you're showing me. If you saw
John
not the one with
Cena.
the dark hair.
Can't see you, John Cena. Rob, what are your thoughts on people still saying that Rock versus Roman situation was at work? I think they're all fucking morons.
Yeah,
I think they're all fucking. I know someone personally I'm not friends with no more because of that bullshit. And I'll look right in the camera. You're a fucking moron. And
Dude,
guess what?
You just have to know a little bit about the wrestling industry to know that that's not a work.
Hold on. Yeah, they're fucking morons if they think that. The Rock came out in the interview after WrestleMania and said, yes, we wanted to do this. It wasn't working. We pivoted. They took a shoot that backfired and they worked it into a work. It wasn't a work, you know?
Yep.
But like Nick said, you have to know the wrestling industry to know what's what, man. People don't watch wrestling and they're like, oh yeah, man, we know everything. The fucking Montreal screw job with the work. Fucking Scott Hall said the Montreal
job. Yeah.
Yeah, Scott Hall said he thinks it's a work.
Yeah, and
I mean,
I remember they told Jim Cornette about that in some interview, and he's like, I want to meet this dumb, stupid fucker who says it's a work.
Well, Scott Hall did bring up some great points, though. He's like, oh, so they just happen to have cameras filming a documentary that day in the back.
It wasn't
back
just
locker
that day.
room.
They were following him for
they were following him around for like weeks. Yeah, but then he's like, look, he just writes WCW, like Bret Hart goes WCW, and the camera just keeps on him. Like, really?
Well,
like,
wasn't Kevin Dunn in the truck back then? So of course he's gonna focus on that.
It
wasn't Vince calling it. Vince was out by the ring, so it would have been on Kevin Dunn.
Yeah. Let me see. Post says better not race swap a black guy to a white guy. Let them make Blade white and see what happens. Now see, you can't race swap Black Panther because the whole point of Black Panther is him being black. But there's nothing in Blade's DNA saying Blade has to be black. You can race swap him, but motherfucker, if you do it, oh my god, the internet will blow up. I swear to God.
I don't like it when they race swap characters, but I will say there are times where I do think it works, and I don't think they're doing it just to race swap. I think they just like the actor, like Samuel Jackson playing Nick Fury. I think that was great. Because Nick Fury was a boring character. No one liked Nick Fury, and Samuel Jackson actually brought energy to that role, you know? And I also like the guy that played Kingpin in Daredevil.
Yeah, that's who I was gonna bring up. Michael Clark Duncan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think when it's done because they like the actor and what the actor can bring, that's good. I would say like 90s and early 2000s, they did it because they liked the actor and think the actor good. But now they're doing it just to have that checklist mark. It's like, oh, we gotta like Little Mermaid's gotta be black. It's like, why? And not only does she have to be black, she's got to look like a sloth from Ice Age. like why does she look like Sid from Ice Age? Right? And I don't even care that you made Ariel black. Get a good looking black girl to play her. Like there's tons. Like the girl they got, her sister is way more attractive than her. Why didn't you get her? Like she looks like she got hit by the Titanic under the sea.
They honestly
right between the fucking eyes.
They honestly should have gotten Zendaya, whatever the hell her name is.
That's
Spider-Man.
who I wanted to play her because she's already got a proven track record for singing. Plus she was in The Greatest Showman. She was in the Disney universe with the Spider-Man. Poe, it's true though. Tell me she don't look like Sid, bro.
She does. I was telling Rob, you can draw a map between my house to his house from California to Florida between our eyes.
Fucking Moses went out there. Off topic. This come from right, dude. But just started watching Bad Boys 2. I saw the first one yesterday, and it was a lot of fun. Is this your first time watching them, or are you just going back and rewatching them, Rob? I mean, I like the first one a lot. I never seen the second one. I don't care to watch the third one.
I've only seen parts of it, so I can't even tell you anything.
Yeah. Look, guys, I see you guys throwing a lot of stuff in. All right. I'm trying to hit the channel members. So people like Poe, people like Red, people like that who are channel members, I'm hitting their questions first. So if you want to get your shit read, 2 ways to do it. 3 ways, technically. 1, you can become a member. 2, you can send in a super chat. Or 3, hope Nikki comes in here and makes you a member. Because she's been doing that a lot. So Poe said, guess I'm old. Oh, seen them all in theaters. You fucking are old, fucking old ass Poe. You
How old is
deleted
he?
I think he might be about my age. What year were you born, Poe? I think he might be a few years younger than me. I don't think he's 40. Yeah,
Really?
I did delete the Little Mermaid video, bro. I lost like 200 subscribers and people were going off on me, bro. Because they're not listening to what I'm saying. They see a white guy criticizing a black act. Oh, so he's 2 years younger than me. He was born in 86. He's same age as my sister. They see a white guy criticizing the casting of a black actress and they automatically think it's race. And that's not the case. I can think of tons of, I don't care if you change the race of Little Mermaid. I don't give a shit. I still got the cartoon if I want to go watch the cartoon, which I don't because I'm a 40-year-old man. I'm not Adam. But if you're gonna make it a change of cast like that, then I feel like where the fuck have we gone in Hollywood where it's bad to have attractive females? I feel like Hollywood in the video game industry is like, again, especially Western video game industry. Oh my god, Abby's ugly as fuck. Oh my god, Aloy looks like she was hit with 5 ugly sticks. It's like, why can't we have attractive women? The fucking chick they got to play Ironheart in Black Panther 2. Oh my god, I seen Pitbulls in the middle of dogfighting that looked better than that. I swear to God. Oh my fucking god. You know, and people are like, oh my god, Rob, you're body shaming, blah, 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 blah. Motherfucker, I'm fat. Let me say what I want to say. Who gives a fuck? I get called overweight and fat, bald and everything every single day, and no one gives a fuck. If you're like, and I don't blame the actresses. I blame Disney and Marvel for hiring these fucking ugly motherfuckers. You know, you wouldn't get a fat guy to play Wolverine, would you? Why? Because he has to have a certain body type, right? So what the fuck is the difference?
It's all those double standards, man.
It is the fucking double standards on bitch. Rob, we need your review of Tyler Perry movies. No. I when I worked at Walmart, there was this redneck kid there. Not redneck kid. He was older than me. He was like 2 years older than me.
What does him being older? How does that make him not a redneck kid?
No, he's well, because I can't call him a kid. He's young. He's older than me.
Oh,
but he's a redneck guy. He acts like a kid. So that's why I thought kid. And he worked in the meat department when I worked in dairy. And man, he loved Tyler Perry. I'm like, bro, those movies aren't made for you. He was like, man, I love them all. I go see every one of them. He had the worst taste in movies, like the worst taste in movies I've ever seen.
All those movies are the fucking same, man. Every single one of them.
Man, black people don't even like Tyler Perry movies. Abby got hit with a ugly tree.
That's damn true.
I feel sorry for MSK, man. That motherfucker set his alarm to 11 o'clock. That's 2 o'clock my time, bro. Eventually, a fat guy will play Wolverine.
No, it won't happen.
No, because it only, the door only swings one way, man. It doesn't swing both ways. It's a one-way swing, man. That's society we live in right now. Society we live in right now. What the fuck else?
How come people don't complain that we haven't gotten a short Wolverine? Like Wolverine's supposed to be like 5'5".
Yeah, I think that's what they're gonna do. I think that's what Disney's gonna do when they recast Wolverine. Yeah. I remember back in the day, people used to bitch when Hugh Jackman first got casted, and now everybody's like,
that
"Oh,
was just because he was Australian."
Yeah. The internet's okay. The internet's mad on the new Ring of Power trailer that aired yesterday.
Oh, dude, I didn't even bother.
I didn't watch the
Fucking,
first season.
you're not even a fan of Lord of the Rings, so why would you?
I would still give it a if it got good reviews, I would have gave it a watch.
Fucking Lord of the Ring has the best reviews ever and like 11
Because
Oscars.
they walk for 3 fucking hours, man.
Get off
This is,
Kevin Smith's dick. That's a joke he made way back
but
in
it's true.
2007.
It is so true.
No.
Here's what I'm looking forward to if they actually go through with this. It's like the greatest casting of all time. Edgar Wright is doing a Barbarella remake with Cindy Sweeney as the star.
Dude, she
Bro.
looks like a fucking prostitute.
I would be there day one. Day
She
one.
looks like everywhere she walks, she has a baggie of coke with her.
Oh, you crazy, bro. Cindy Sweeney.
She looks like that.
Gorgeous, man. I want her to play Black Cat so much. If my mom wasn't already dead, I would give up my mom's life for it. Make it happen, guys. In this show, they don't walk like the movie. No, I heard it's just like a bunch of like social politics and shit in the show.
Well, I mean, they got the lore all wrong. Like Galadriel is not this fucking warrior that they're making her out to be. Why don't they just make a fucking TV show, bring Xena, warrior princess, back? That's what they wanted to do.
I know when Adam was still on Storms Live, he used to bitch about it all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he hated that show. Just like he hated the Willow show.
Dude, I couldn't even watch the Willow movie. I got so damn bored.
I watched it when I was a kid, but now, like, nah, I can't watch that shit, man.
Yeah, and people were acting like I was crazy. I was like, I watch a lot of old movies, a lot, but I can't do Willow. And I like Val Kilmer, but I don't know. I don't like seeing midgets in movies.
You don't like seeing midgets in movies?
I'm kidding.
You discriminate against midgets? I'm looking to see what the fuck is going on in the movie news. There's really not a whole lot. Yeah, there's really not a whole lot going on in the movie news. Last week, man, movie news was going left and right like crazy. I still ain't watched the X-Men season finale. Had people messaging me, "Well,
really? That's like your favorite show, and you haven't watched it yet." I mean, I know you say you watch it during your workout, but
yeah, I didn't go work out today. I was trying to get the house because Wednesday is my house cleaning day. I clean the house in the middle of the week, so it's all nice and clean for my wife when she gets home from work. That way, we can enjoy the weekend and not have to clean. And so I got home super late from work last night. I worked like hour over schedule last night, so I didn't get home till 4, and I slept until 11. Got up, quickly ate some oatmeal, cleaned the house, had everything set up for the MSK stream, and I didn't have time to watch the X-Men show. So I'm like, fuck my life, man.
You know, I saw a post on Facebook where this guy was talking about how the ratings for that show are like real bad, and he wrote like a whole essay saying something about the Nielsen ratings, and he went into merchandise, and he was bringing up a lot of points. I don't know how valid they are, but I started to read the comments, and everyone in the comments were saying, "Oh, you're just a right-wing troll." They kept saying shit like that and not even validating any of his points. It's like, what is being against woke stuff? He never brought anything woke into his post. I read the whole thing, but because he talked about the ratings being low, everyone says he's a right-wing troll.
Yeah, it's one of those things. If you say something that people don't like, like PlayStation fans, you say something that's 100% true. Oh, you're an Xbox fanboy. You don't even have to mention Xbox. You can just mention all the negative things PlayStation doing, and they'll automatically say you're an Xbox fanboy. So I think the same thing happened with this guy. But the fact of the matter is, yeah, the ratings aren't good, but every Disney Plus show that's coming out is going down. The projections are going down, not up. Like, I think the Ahsoka show was good, but the projections were going down. Ever since that first Mandalorian show, everything has none of it. You cannot watch any Disney Plus show that the ratings are going up. All of them are going down. And in terms of X-Men, like, one, Disney Plus views are going down. Plus, it's a cartoon. A lot of people don't like to watch cartoons, believe it or not. A lot of people don't want to watch cartoons. And then it's also a continuation from a 90s show. So a lot of people are like, well, we didn't watch the 90s show, so we're not going to watch this. And there's also people like you that's like, they fucked over the 90s show, so I don't want to watch it. So there's so many different factors on why that number is so low. But people hear that and like, oh no, you're like this and you're like that, you know, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, and in the post, the guy mentioned that like Marvel Girl, I think the show had higher ratings, and that's supposed to be the lowest rated show on
Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel. Yeah, that's it. That has higher ratings.
Yeah, but see, that's when everything was still in the decline, though. It was because of stuff like that started going down. It was like around the She-Hulk time. I mean, ratings was going down after the first year. Ratings started dipping out. You know, right after when COVID was over, then
Rob?
ratings started dipping.
Oh, you cut out for a second for me.
Oh, I said after COVID is when the ratings all started dipping.
Yeah, well, a lot of these companies, you know, because there was a huge boom during the lockdown, and so they bought up, you know, all these writers and shit, and started producing all these shows. But once people went back to work, you know, there was less people watching it.
Yeah, same thing with the gaming industry, man. Like all these companies were developing all these games and shit because everybody was at home playing video games, and now everybody's going outside. Nobody's buying video games.
Yep.
Dude, plus the economy right now is awful as fuck, man. Like I don't know who can afford to go out there and buy $70 video games. Like it's insane. $60 video games was insane.
I wouldn't call it insane, but it is a lot of money. It's a big investment.
Well, you figure like all these AAA games that are coming out every year, like there's at least 20 big games every year, AAA games, right? I'm not talking about smaller stuff. I'm talking about just AAA, right? No, if you're a gaming fan and you want to play all those, you can't afford $70 to play every one of those games. It's just way too much money. Like I remember a few years ago, I bought almost every new release game. I can't do that anymore. I just there's no way in hell. I'd rather sign up for Game Pass, and I know that Game Pass is hurting Microsoft financially, but that's the only way to play newer games. Like that Star Wars Outlaw game that comes out. I want to play it. I'm just gonna sign up for Ubisoft Plus for 1 month and play it, and then cancel after I get done beating the game.
Yeah, these games aren't even worth the fucking price tag that they want for it.
The last new release, I only bought 2 new release games this year. I bought Final Fantasy Rebirth and Stellar Blade. And Stellar Blade, I traded in some stuff, so I only had to end up paying $30 for Stellar Blade. And you spend that much money, and then half the time you don't even like the game. Like I don't like Stellar Blade. I think it fucking kind of sucks.
I can't believe you were willing to spend $70 on a game that's like a brand new IP that all you know about is that the main girl in it is hot.
That's all I need sometimes. But I am way more picky with IP now. Like it has to be a franchise that I know that I'm going to like. And like right now, I can't even think of any more games coming out this year that I want. There's a bunch of Nintendo games I want, but I can't afford to go out and pay $60. Like I want the Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door. Like I am so far on my Nintendo Switch games. Like I still haven't gotten the last few like big Nintendo exclusives because I just don't have the money to get it. I'd rather take $50, go to a retro game store and buy 5 or 6 retro games that I know I'm gonna like.
Yeah, these days, like I mostly just stick to like Capcom or sometimes Atlas and Nintendo if I'm gonna buy a new game.
Red said that's what happens when Disney making bad superhero movies. That's true. Demon X says I spent $70 for Diablo 4. I hated it. I wanted to play Diablo so bad, and I did not spend $70 because I knew eventually it was going to come to Game Pass. Now it's on Game Pass. I still haven't even played it.
I don't get it. Like I played the original Diablo way back in the day, and I liked that game, but they're all kind of the same thing, you know, just with better.
They are. They're all over the top dungeon crawlers, and I heard they're really fun when you're playing with friends. So, yeah.
Maybe that's
Is
it.
this
I've only played solo.
is this the commentary guy from the stream during the week?
Yep.
Yes. Yes, it is. The commentary guy. Yeah, video games now, man, it's so crazy how much it costs to get into gaming.
Like I said, I wouldn't call it crazy because you know you were around in the 80s and 90s. There were video games that costed like $70, $80 even brand
It
new.
Yeah, but back then there was reasons for it because
Yeah, the
like
cartridges.
yeah, Mario RPG for an example, I think that was like almost $80 back in the day, but they had special chips in it to make it look the way it looks. Same thing with Donkey Kong Country and Star Fox, you
Yeah.
know? But I mean, it wasn't that big of a deal back then because we had Blockbuster. You
Yeah,
know,
that's
we
true.
had video game stores where we can go and rent, like we had Movie Gallery and Blockbusters and Hollywood Video, and my dad used to take me there every weekend, and I get to rent like 2 games, you know, and then that's how I played most of my games. Either that or you swap with your friends, and that's how you play a game. You can't really do that. Like I can't go to Blockbusters and rent Diablo 4, you know? I
No,
think
kind of. Today,
Go
it's like Game Pass kind of replaced that. Like your rental
Yeah.
is Game Pass or
Yeah.
PlayStation Plus.
I would really like it if they maybe this is a stupid idea, but I would like it if that these game companies would have a rental service because they have it for movies. Like you can go on VOD like Amazon or Vudu or something, and you can have a choice: buy the movie for $15 or rent it for $2.99. If you can go on like Xbox or PlayStation and be like, you know, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth just came out, you can rent it for 2 days for $10, or you can purchase it for the full price of $70. And me, I don't replay a lot of video games, especially those type of games. Like I would have dropped $10 to rent Stellar Blade, and then I'm like, oh yeah, it's not for me or whatnot. You know, I would much prefer that model of renting games. Like, how hard would it even be? You know?
It wouldn't be hard. It's just I don't know if those companies will make any money off of that because no one would ever buy their games at that point because their games are not replayable. It's not like
That
back in the day. They made games replayable back then.
that is true. That is true. You make a good point. You make a good point on that one. Then I don't know. I mean, this ain't a big problem with Xbox because you got Game Pass. Everything that's big on Game Pass, like Hellblade coming out, you know, I can play it day one on Game Pass. But for PlayStation, you can't really do that because like God of War Ragnarok still isn't on PlayStation Plus. And I mean, yeah,
That game like a year old already?
yeah.
Jesus.
There's a lot of good games on PlayStation Plus, but they take forever for their newer stuff to get on there.
I don't know. Sometimes I look at what games they add and I'll see like some indie stuff that would have cost you like $7 anyway.
Yeah.
It's like, really? You're gonna pay what is it? You said it was like they increased it by $20. So what is it a year? For
What
PlayStation Plus?
for regular PlayStation Plus, it's $80 a year. But you don't get no games with that. You don't get no games.
Okay.
To get the I believe the essential is like $15 a month, and to get the premium it's like $20 a month. And I signed up for like maybe 2 months I signed up for because there was some games in there I wanted to replay, but for the most part it's just like they weren't adding like they added Tomb Raider and they acted like that was a big deal. Like the Tomb Raider remake is now on here. Like, bitch, that game is like 15 years old.
That game is probably older now than the original Tomb Raider was when they made the fucking remake.
Yeah. Rob, why don't you like Stellar Blade? I don't like the battle mechanics. I don't like Souls type games, man. Like I don't like the whole parry dodge. Like I don't want to have to earn anything. I just want to go play it. I don't want to have to memorize shit, you know? And not only that, to be honest with you, that's not even that big of a deal because I played the Jedi Fallen Survivor and Jedi Fallen Order games, which also has the parry and dodge mechanics in it. But the difference is the story for Stellar Blade kind of sucks. Like the Eve is like not even a character. She's just like a sex symbol. and the story is like the world is so barren. There's nothing about the story that's intriguing. It is literally a hot chick with a sword. That is all the game is.
And that's what you wanted to buy.
That, hey man, I mean, it is what it is. I did buy a movie called Zombie Strippers, so at this point, like, you know,
I remember you even bought another movie just because I think Amber Heard was in it. It was
no, it was called Spring Breakers.
yeah, that's
It
the one, Spring Breakers.
Yeah, it had Ashley Benson in it. I fucking love. I mean, I still love Ashley Benson, even though I haven't seen her in years. I don't know how she looks now, but they had like all these hot chicks on the cover and bikinis and thongs, and I was like, man, I'm buying this fucking movie.
They
Got
suckered you
home,
right in.
it was one of the worst movies I've ever seen, and that movie, like, people were like, "Oh, this movie's phenomenal." Bullshit, that movie sucks balls.
They suckered you right in,
Just
Rob.
mentioned it. He just mentioned Demon X. Just mentioned. You remember your reviews?
Yeah.
Man, awful.
That's
movie.
the only reason why I know of that movie, because you fucking did a review of it.
They took James Franco and like tied him to the bed and then make him give his gun a blowjob.
His gun?
Yeah, they stuck his gun in his mouth and made him suck the gun off. It's such a fucking weird movie. Such a fucking weird movie, man. It's so awful. Awful.
It must be for like certain people that have these kinks or something.
It's for like the wannabe gangster crowd, because it's all like man, we gangsters and we dealing drugs and shit, and like I don't know, man. It was fucking stupid. It was awful. Oh shit, we got a super chat. Bling bling, bitch. Mason Clark said, "Did you ever watch the Servant TV show by
Shyamalan? M. Night Shyamalan, yeah.
I didn't know he had a show. If yes, thoughts. Also, his daughter is directing The Watchers. I don't know anything about anything you sent in.
I don't know any of that stuff either. I
never heard of the Servant TV show. I didn't know Shyamalan did a TV show. And hell, I didn't even know he had a daughter. I don't know any of that. Just like I don't understand why we still do not have double-digit likes buttons. Like you guys come in here, you're watching the stream, right? I'm trying to entertain you guys. I'm drinking some tea, Nick back there just chilling, and you guys can't even hit the like button. We got 8 likes. What the fuck is that, man? How am I supposed to build the platform and get noticed if you guys can't hit the fucking like button? You guys got like weird fucking fingers, stuttery fingers, like that one guy who just
Anthony
fucking stutters. Yeah, Anthony. See, sorry ass Ralph is in here. Anthony's not. Coincidence? I don't think so. I would love to answer your question, Mason. Unfortunately, I do not have any prior knowledge to any of that stuff.
Yeah, it's the first time I'm hearing about any of it either.
Well, we're at 10 likes, so that's a little better. Now, if I can get up to 15, now we're talking. Fucking work sucked so bad last night, man. Everything. You ever had one of those nights where anything that can go wrong will go wrong?
Like you try to walk out the door and your shirt gets stuck on it.
Yeah, it was just one of those nights, man. It was just like what I was doing wasn't hard, but my equipment kept fucking up on me, right? So I'm trying to polish this hallway in the second level on the second floor of this hotel. Not a very hard job. It's time consuming. It takes about 3-4 hours to do it if everything goes right. So I'm starting to use these diamond plates on this floor, and then my machine, the breaker keeps popping on it. And I'm like, what the fuck? Maybe the floor is not wet enough. So I wet the floor. How the fuck do we go down a like, motherfucker? How do we go down a like? How did we go from 10 to 9? How? You guys are you're going the Disney Plus way. Your ratings are going down. We need them to go up. What the fuck? Come on, guys. But anyway, the breaker kept popping. So I went downstairs, swapped the machine, brought another machine up. That one started popping. So then I switched it to a different outlet. Again, it started popping. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And all night for like 2 hours, I'm just going up and down. First floor, second floor, first floor, second floor. just trying to get the right equipment to get the job done. I didn't get out of that account until almost 3 o'clock in the morning. And I still had to drive back to the shop and unload my van. And I'm just like, I will say this. The floor looked fucking good though. Like I was proud of that fucking floor. I took pictures of it, right? But I have to do the other half tonight. But if that fucking thing keeps breaking, like I'm gonna ask my boss tonight. I'm like, have you ever had any problems with these fucking breakers popping like that? Because I've never seen that happen like that before.
Yeah, and they need to know anyways. It's their equipment.
Yeah. We got Yuki in here. Rob, I rewatched your Viral Parasite. You gained a ton of what? Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you.
He's working on it, guys. He's working on it.
I like your fried rice, you fucking Asian fucker.
Shit.
Ching chong ching. Oh, fuck you.
You might not even be Asian. That's probably a character from a movie or something.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that slant-eyed motherfucker. Sweet and sour chicken ass bitch. What's your favorite Tom Cruise movie that's not Mission Impossible? That's easy. The Last Samurai. Not even close.
I haven't seen a whole lot of Tom Cruise movies, but I would have to say Eyes Wide Shut.
Never seen it. All I know about that is the sex scene.
Yeah, I don't think you'll like that movie. I mean, you don't even care about Kubrick anyway, so.
Yeah, I'm not a big Kubrick fan. To be honest with you, I don't even think I ever seen a Kubrick movie other than The Shining.
Well, no, I thought you've seen Full Metal Jacket.
Oh, that's a Kubrick movie?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, then that's my favorite movie he did. I love that movie.
I knew you had to have seen it because isn't that where you got Twinkle Toe Cocksucker from?
Yeah.
That's a Kubrick movie.
All right, I'm looking up his IMDb. I want to see what else he did. I know he did Clockwork Orange.
Yeah, Clockwork Orange, 2001: A Space Odyssey, Lolita.
I love 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Doctor Strangelove, Spartacus, The Shining, Full Metal Jacket, and Eyes Wide Shut. I might be missing one.
He did AI.
Oh, and Barry Lyndon. No, AI he wrote the script for, but that came out after he died. I think Spielberg did that one.
Okay, so I do like a couple of his movies.
He has a lot of good stuff, man. I mean, The Shining is my favorite, but pretty much everything he did is pretty damn good.
Yeah. I don't know why when I think of him, I automatically think of Clockwork Orange, and I don't like that movie at all.
Well, even that movie, he admitted that he kind of went too far with it because that movie is pretty damn dark and violent. So even he said if he could, redo that movie, he would have toned it down.
But and 2001, he also filmed the space landing too.
That's what a lot of people think. There's theories out there saying that The Shining is just him having a mental breakdown because he held the moon landing secret for so long.
I mean, bro, look, I don't want to get into conspiracies, but there's a lot of evidence kind of pointing in that direction, right? Because they were live streaming from the moon. Like that, you can't even do that shit today. And they did it back in like the 60s. Or I think it was like in the 60s or late 60s, the moon landing happened. Like, it doesn't make like one small step for man, and they're just airing this shit. They're airing it from the moon to NASA, and then from NASA to all the news stations. Like, doesn't that seem like a little impossible? Like, we didn't even have pay-per-view back then.
I don't know. I wasn't alive back then, but I have seen an interview with. I can't remember if it's Neil Armstrong or Buzz Aldrin, one of those two guys.
I think it was Buzz Aldrin.
A little girl is asking him, why haven't we been to the moon since the 60s? And he answered her saying, well, we've never been there. Or he said something like that. You can find it on YouTube.
I know Neil Tyson Grass, whatever his name is, that one smart black guy, Neil Tyson, whatever.
That one smart black guy, that narrows it down.
I said, well, I mean, he's super. They asked him the same question. And he said his answer was, well, we stopped going, so we forgot how to do it. But like we were rushing to beat Russia there. Like America was in a rush to beat in the Cold War to beat Russia there. Once we got there, there was really nothing for us to do, so we just stopped going, and eventually we forgot how to do it. That doesn't seem very smart. Like, I haven't rode a bike in like 25 years. I'm pretty sure I still know how to fucking ride a bike.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right at all.
He said it was Buzz. Yeah, I was pretty sure it was Buzz too. I just feel like with the technology back then, that is like really easy to fake, you know. And the only way we're ever gonna find out is someone goes up there and finds the fucking American flag on the moon. I mean, we had to have telescopes to prove that.
Yeah, but then they would just say, "Oh, it flew away," if it's not there.
How can it flow away? There's no wind.
I don't know. They'll make up something. We don't know shit.
Yeah, I the more older I get, the more I really believe there's no way in hell we landed on the moon. Maybe a few decades later when we went, like, I think there was like a total of like 3 or 4 ships that supposedly landed on the moon. Maybe later we did, but I really feel like that was filmed. It just there's no way that you could air that from the moon to NASA to Earth and have video footage and all that. It's just impossible.
Do you know why people think it was Kubrick that filmed it?
Because of 2001 Space Odyssey?
Yeah, but apparently that film was funded by NASA.
Really?
That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true.
We'll fund this movie, but we need you just to film this one section here. I mean, if you guys knew how much the government was behind shady shit, it wouldn't surprise you. Fucking geeky guy coming in with a $5 super chat.
Back.
He's back. Got his card back. It's not hacked no more by Steve. That's what you get for buying all those games and modding all those games, you fucking cheater. Rob, what DC storyline and Marvel storyline do you really want to see adapted in the future of the MCU and Gunn's DCU? Marvel, I'm still waiting for a Maximum Carnage movie. I don't think that's ever going to happen. I really don't know because I really don't care about Marvel all that much, to be honest with you. Like all the things I care about Marvel is all Spider-Man stories, which they're not going to do.
Well, the thing is that you want them to be standalone Spider-Man movies. You don't want them interconnected with all these other Marvel characters, right? Because Maximum Carnage is just all a Spider-Man story, isn't it? Like, yes. You might see Captain America, I think, in that or something, or some of them show up, but they're not important to that story.
Yeah. As for Marvel, though, like I don't follow Marvel as a company. So back when I think of the big Marvel storylines, I always think of Infinity Gauntlet, Civil War, Secret Wars 1 and Secret Wars 2, even though Secret Wars 2 was stupid. Like those are the things I think of. Age of Ultron, they already did all those stories of Marvel. Like they took Civil War and made it a Captain America movie. They took Secret Invasion, which could have been a great arc of movies, and they made it into a lame ass, sorry ass show. They took all these big arcs, and DC has the upper hand right now because they're just starting. So they can do Crisis on Infinite Earths. Like, can you imagine phase 3 of James Gunn DCU? He does Crisis on Infinite Earth, bring back Henry Cavill, brings back Ben Affleck, brings back Michael Keaton, brings back like all these guys, right? Dude, that would be Avengers Endgame level box office for that movie if they do everything right. They can do the dark side stuff and Brainiac stuff and all kind. Like right now DC has the advantage because they're fresh. Marvel already used some of their best ideas, except for X-Men and Fantastic Four, because they haven't got that far yet. But other than that, they already used all that shit, man. So I'm not really looking forward to anything upcoming from Marvel. Like they just cast a Galactus. Galactus should have been the next Thanos of this fucking universe.
Yeah, if you ask me, like I want standalone movies. I don't want everything to be connected. I think that's what kind of really, turned me off from Marvel movies because it's like, oh, you gotta watch this movie so that you know what's gonna happen in the future movies. Like, I don't fucking give a shit, man. Why can't I just have a Spider-Man movie that's just Spider-Man? I don't want Iron Man in this goddamn movie.
My friend Chris feels the same way. I like the connected stuff. I don't like that you have to watch certain things and for it to be connected. You know, if that makes any sense. Geeky guy said, Rob, Gunn ever brings back the Snyderverse. Jesus fucking Christ. Justice League for Infinite Crisis film. I'll take back everything I said about him. Well, you should have took back everything you said about him anyway, because everything you say about him is wrong. But I do think Gunn is going to lead up in that direction, because when he left Henry Cavill, he's like, I want to work with him in the future. DC has a better opportunity to do better than the Marvel, because if he does Crisis on Infinite Earth, he can bring back all the CW characters, all the previous movies, he has a much bigger, not library, but archive of stuff that he can pull from that would work fantastic in a Crisis on Infinite Earth storyline. And I think he could do it, man. I think it's gonna be really good if he did. But only time will tell. As for Marvel, I don't even know what the fuck's going on with Marvel right now, man. I just don't know. Besides those shitty ass shows, someone sent me a thing yesterday. Oh, right here. The Agnetha Harkness show has a release date. Whoop-de fucking do, because we're all looking forward to that shit.
The Who show?
Agnetha Harkness, whatever her name is.
That?
She was in the WandaVision show. She's like one of the witches or something.
So she's like a fucking side character to WandaVision.
Yep.
Why?
It says, don't miss the 2-episode premiere of Agnetha All Along on September 18th. Yes, because we all want to see that.
Dude, are they out of ideas or something? Are they out of characters? Like, what is going on?
They greenlight the stupidest shit, man. They really, really do. They greenlight the stupidest shit.
Until today, I've never heard of this character ever. Weren't they supposed to do like a Cloak and Dagger show at one point too?
Dude, that would have been. They already did. It was Fox that did it. It was like 4 or 5 years ago. But I love Cloak and Dagger. I never watched the show though.
But that's another one. Like, I only know of Cloak and Dagger because they were in Maximum Carnage storyline, weren't they?
Yeah, they were in a bunch of Cloak and Dagger. First ever Marvel appearance was in Spectacular Spider-Man.
Yeah, I only knew them as like side characters in Spider-Man. It's like, why were they getting their own show?
Yeah. That's what they need to do, man. Like who the fuck, other than Adam and a few nerds watching the stream right now, who the fuck knew who Agnetha Harkness was? You know? Or like that's when we needed Adam back on the stream, because Adam knew all these fucking pointless facts that no one cares about. Like, who gives a fuck? Apparently she but from what I remember, what Adam told me, she was like a witch, and then she was burned alive during the Salem witch trials. That's all I really know. Cool. I don't care. I like the WandaVision show a lot, but that doesn't mean you take that character and spin it off. Like, just don't. And there was this stupid blonde chick in the what show was it in, guys? Melanie with 2 M's or whatever the fuck her name was. Oh shit, it wasn't She-Hulk. It was, oh my god, what show was that, people? Come on, chat. What show was that stupid blonde chick? Like, my name is Melanie with 2 M's, blah 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 blah. What the fuck was that?
That her whole personality? Her name is
that
Melanie
was her
with
whole
2 M's?
personality, right? It wasn't She-Hulk. I don't think it was She-Hulk, because I only watched like a couple episodes of She-Hulk. It was She-Hulk. Well, what was her name though? Madison with two N's. That's the Madison. Thank you, geeky guy. Appreciate you. You came through on this one. Yeah, her name is Madison with 2 N's. And Wong like she has like a friendship relationship with Wong for some weird reason because Marvel just wants that. And so many idiots were like, we need a Madison standalone show. I was like, why? This bitch, she looks like a crack whore on the street and going, Madison with two N's. Like, oh my God, it's ridiculous. Oh, I'm gonna see if I can pull up this bitch. Oh my God.
This
She's
shit
so
was so
fucking strong.
popular that I've never heard of it.
She-Hulk Madison. All right, I'm gonna pull this up, man. Audio should be on too. This is her whole character for the whole fucking thing, and people wanted a spin-off show.
Oh, you may. Round of applause. Name, young lady.
Madison with 2 N's, 1 Y, but it's not where you think.
Are you serious?
FYI, these don't smell like anything.
That's her character.
I can
For the
go
whole-
to any bar right now and find like 10 girls exactly like this.
Exactly. I live in Orlando. Okay. There's like a million chicks like that down here. It's hard to find a chick not like that. I don't want to watch a show like that. No. Jesus Christ. And she's not even that attractive. Like, yeah, she has a good looking body, probably because she paid for it, but
Yeah, she was looking all okay, you know. Not super
look,
hot or
hear what
anything.
the guy says. She deserves her own show. Okay, I'm thinking with my dick. She's not even that hot, bro. Like she has, you know that what's like the fake face look. Like I don't know, a lot of girls today just have that fake looking face.
You
where it
gotta
just-
remember, Geeky Guy's like in a country where the women have all this shit on their face, so
yeah,
he's taking what he can get.
yeah. Between that and camels, yeah, it's just she has that generic girl face that a lot of girls have today, where it's like all injection lips and the makeup and straight hair. Like dude, I swear to God, man, like they're everywhere down here, like everywhere, right?
Yep.
And some of them look really good. There's some really really attractive girls, right? Like the hotel I work at, I see some Jesus Christ type of girls, but that doesn't mean you give them their own TV show for 8 episodes. We don't give a fuck what it's called, Geeky Guy. Did you hear what he called?
I thought it was called a hood job. I don't know what the fuck that word is, unless that's how it's spelled. I don't know. I also don't care.
Nightwing says, "Have that?" No, I don't like watching leak shit.
Can I take a guess?
Yeah,
All right, so it's gonna be the camera's gonna be behind Wolverine, like back here. All right, he's gonna walk around. It's open world, and he punches people. Am I right?
I heard it's just like the Spider-Man games, but with Wolverine in it. From what I heard from the leak, I didn't watch it because I don't like watching leak stuff. I want to wait for the official stuff.
Dude, I can
Or
tell you, there's not
Fake
gonna be
trailers that
anything
Danny
worth,
sends me.
there's not gonna be anything worth looking at in that damn trailer. I can tell you.
If you want to play a game, you play X-Men Origins Wolverine on the Xbox 360.
Hell, even X2 Wolverine's Revenge. That was a pretty cool game. That was on GameCube,
I never played it.
Xbox, PS2. I think it's pretty much the same as Origins because I think it's the same developers. I'm not sure though. But that was a fun game.
Man, fucking X-Men Origins is like $80 right now, bro.
Damn.
The cheapest copy I see is $25 without the game. It's just
You know,
the case.
I heard that that game X-Men Destiny, the last X-Men game they ever made, that there was some sort of lawsuit that happened between that game and that all the copies of the game had to be recalled and destroyed or something. And I looked on eBay and that game is still like $13, even though
Jesus.
almost all of them got like destroyed.
Damn. Nah, Poe, it's true, bro. Danny be sending me fucking trailers thinking they real, man. I woke up Monday to like 5 text messages, man. And he's like, bro, check out the new Craven trailer. I think that's Spider-Man at the end. And I click on it, and someone took the final Craven trailer, and then toward the end, I'll just fucking play it for you if I can find it.
I was actually looking for that, but I couldn't find it, and that's when I
Yeah.
think that Mace Windu video.
I'm
is
gonna
sick.
play the trailer for you guys. Hold on, I just gotta go to the text message and find it. And I wrote him back. I was like, "Bro, that's fake." And then he's like, "Yeah, I just wanted to know if it was Spider-Man at the end." I'm like, "Yeah, it's fake, Danny. Stop." Okay, hold on. I'm pulling it up because he sent it through text message, so I got to send the link from my phone to.
Oh, I just looked it up. So now X2 had different developers, but it's still a cool game.
Who developed it?
Gene Pool Software. It has like a bunch of listed Warthog games, Vicarious Games, LTI, Gray Matter, Aspire. This is back when they had different developers for each console version.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Here we go. The same thing when he thought Mace Windu was in fucking Mandalorian. But he done this a lot, man. I'm like, Dan, you gotta stop falling for this shit. So I'm just gonna see this part right here where Craven's looking and you see the red Spider-Man thing.
Yeah.
He thought this shit was real. And then toward the end right here, someone added a CGI Spider-Man. Watch. Ready? I don't want to get copyrighted, but see it?
Dude, that didn't even look like they're from the same movie.
and he messaged me when he messaged me. Shit was hilarious. And this is what I wake up to. This is what I wake up to, and I'm just like, I just woke up. I'm too old for this shit, you know. And well, no, like he was going off like this, and the thing was, right. So when I watch something, especially on YouTube, I look at who uploaded it. Right, like it's Craven. So Sony Pictures would upload it. That's the channel that would upload it, and then like movie trailers and stuff would do that. Right, like I'm like, don't you look and see who uploads these things? Like obviously this is fake. And he sends the trailer. He's like, watch this trailer. At the end, is that Spider-Man? Are they gonna have Spider-Man in this movie? And then Guy Scar wrote back, can't watch it right now, but if they do, they're learning from their mistake. And then I wrote, Danny, that is so fake. They took parts of the trailer and added Spider-Man in Photoshop. Sony hasn't even released the trailer in months. This isn't even Sony's channel, and no one on YouTube is even talking about this. This is faker than Kim Kardashian's ass. That's what I wrote him.
How does he even find these fucking videos, man? Is he sitting there looking up Spider-Man or Craven the Hunter trailer?
He looks up these like he follows these YouTubers that like make shit up. Like when we were on Storms Live last week, he's like, "Oh, if they do this in this movie, like this one YouTuber said," I'm like, "Bro, you're just talking about theories and shit." Like I'm trying to talk about like actual release stuff. But if you see a trailer, always look and see who uploads it. Always. You know, when he sent it to me, the first thing I looked at was I looked down. Oh, so-and-so 84 uploaded this. Well, this is probably fake. And then I went over to my subscription feed. Okay, Movie Trailers hasn't uploaded it. John Campia hasn't talked about it. This person hasn't talked. Like, it's fake. Like, it takes 5 seconds to know if something's real or not. Like, it's ridiculous. I don't even know how I got onto this topic, but...
I don't know. We're talking about the trailer to that Wolverine game.
Oh yeah, that's why. I don't like leaked trailers, and I don't like fake trailers, so I don't pay attention to it. That Mace Windu what was the funniest shit though. Funniest shit. The way
I was hoping you would send it to Danny, see if he thought it was real.
I should have. I'm a Jedi, motherfucker. I'm a Mandalorian, motherfucker. Did you ever see that video where they made it look like Mace Windu was in it when they were talking like, oh yeah,
No,
when
I had never heard of it until you brought it up the other day.
yeah, I can't find it no more. I don't know if they took it down, but man, he was so happy, bro, so happy. Let me see. Mace Windu in Mandalorian. Let me see
Hey
if I
Rob,
can
did you
find it.
know that the reason why Mace Windu has a purple lightsaber is because he has perfect balance between the light side and the dark side of the Force?
Yeah, that's bullshit. He just wanted a fucking purple lightsaber.
I love it when people like John make that argument, man.
It's so stupid. Just watch the fucking documentary. He goes up to George Lucas like, "Can I have a purple lightsaber?" And he's like, "Yeah, you can have a purple lightsaber." That's why he had the purple lightsaber. I hate when Star Wars fans make up their own lore, their own lore.
I know, that shit drives me nuts. What's even crazier is when they take the lore from the video games and use that as like actual canon lore. It's like, dude, video games need to be balanced and shit like that. It's not supposed to be taken outside of the video game.
Yeah. I'm still looking for that Mace Windu thing. Damn right, like the Great Jedi.
Dude, that shit used to get me laughing when John would try to debate you with the damn Great Jedi. Oh man.
Yeah, I
Because
can't.
that's another thing from the video games. You would fight Grey Jedis. It's like they put that there because it's fun to fight other people that have lightsabers, but they can't have Siths everywhere.
Yeah. My boy Chris, man, he does a lot of clickbait titles too, but he's not as obvious about.
Chris CG Ace?
Yeah,
I thought he stopped making videos.
he still does. Like he does more videos than I do nowadays.
Really?
Yeah, he put out one earlier today or yesterday. It's like something trailer, and then when you click on it, he's just talking about whenever the trailer might come out. But he gets like thousands of views doing it. I'm like, you go, bro. You do you.
I can't remember what it was, but it was either video game related or something. But everyone was like, "Oh my god, they're gonna announce the announcement to the trailer." So they're talking about an announcement to an announcement. It's like, why are people so fucking obsessed with announcements and shit that it drives
Yeah.
me nuts. It drives me nuts.
So here's his last few videos. 2 hours ago today, Silverhawks movie 2026, and he's got like this badass trailer that look or thumbnail that looks like a trailer. Then yesterday it was or 9 days ago, Masters of the Universe movie news. Right, like he just has like all these things that look like a trailer, and when I like I'll be scrolling through my feed and I click on it, and then realize it's not a trailer. I'm like, you motherfucker.
It's fucking clickbaiting you hard, man.
Yeah.
Does he do that? Like is he joking when he does it, or
No, he knows it's clickbait. He did it for a reason. He did one with the Beetlejuice official trailer 1 month ago. Got 3,000 views, and it looks like the like I'll pull it up. It looks like the trailer, and it came out before the trailer came out, and he did it so people can click on it. See, look, Beetlejuice official trailer. It looks like if you're just scrolling online, you think that's the trailer. The Crow, the official trailer, right? All these look like trailer thumbnails, but it's not when you click on them. I was like, you're a son of a bitch,
I
bro.
want to see his dislike ratio on his videos. It cannot be good.
I don't think I have the
extension.
yeah, I don't think I have the extension.
I think I do. Let me see.
Oh, this one only has 21 likes, 0 dislikes.
Let's see, CG Ace. It's 1, right? Yeah, CG Ace 1.
Yes, CGA's 1.
Oh, I don't have the extension on this PC. Damn it. You know what? I have it on Chrome. That's why I'm not using Chrome right now.
Yo, I've been trolling Geeky Guy, or not Geeky Guy. Why did I say Geeky Guy? Dreamcast Guy on fucking Twitter, bro. I fucking hate that motherfucker.
You're
so
trolling
much.
Dreamcast guy.
I fucking hate that guy so much, man.
What would you do if this guy offered you like a one-on-one conversation with him?
I would go on if he was like, hey, you don't like me, you can come on here and we can have a one-on-one. Like I would do it. I would do it, and I would tell him everything I hate about him, and I'll be respectful why I do it, but I'll be like, yeah, bro, I think you're trash, you know? Like I would be respectful why I did it though.
You would be like that guy that was in your chat 2 days ago who kept talking shit about Xbox. And you're
Yeah,
like, why aren't you bringing up PlayStation? Remember that guy?
yeah,
Well, I think it was like Daniel something, Daniel C, Daniel Cock.
yeah, yeah. Daniel C. He drives me nuts. But see, a lot of people do that, and they're just faking because they want to get money. So I would
Yeah.
like to have a private conversation with him too. I'm like, be real, bro. You're just trolling because you want the money, right? Like you're feeding off the fucking rage clicks and shit.
I don't know, man. Like, there's a lot of times when I think that about these YouTubers, but it's like they keep it up for so long. You would think that eventually, no matter how much money they're making, they would eventually kind of get tired of it.
I just can't believe he's that fucking stupid though. Right. Like when Xbox does something, he'll do like I'll even show an example. And I just don't understand why he's so stupid. He can't be. He has to troll because there's no way I can believe a guy who runs a successful YouTube channel is that stupid. Like I fail to believe it. You know, like okay, so look at this guy and just look at the different thumbnails and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna hold on. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit here. So Microsoft, oh shit, because I have to shit. Hold on a second. So when Microsoft lays off somebody, he comes up with these thumbnails like Phil's a liar, fire like look at that, fire the liar, you know?
Yeah, because
Next
Jim Ryan never
Xbox
lied.
fail, you know, and all that stuff, right? Xbox is dead and shit like that, you know. But then when PlayStation does, like, look at his face, right? But then when PlayStation does something, and fuck, I didn't mean to click on it. When PlayStation does something and like lay off people, he write, like Sony's PlayStation panic, and he just has like a surprise look. You know, new PlayStation CEOs, PS5 games hurting. You know, he's like so like it's not a big deal when PlayStation lays off all their players or team. You know, but as soon as Xbox does, it's like, oh, Xbox dead. Phil's a liar. Like PlayStation just did the same thing, bro, and you're doing this. Like it's ridiculous. I fucking hate him. I hate him so much. Like, look at that fucking face. Tell me you don't want to just punch the shit out of that face. Phil's a liar.
He really looks like Doug Walker's autistic brother or something.
Watch this. He wrote a I think I trolled him on this. There was a video. I want to talk about my mom dying. I think I trolled him on that video. I'm gonna see if my comments still up there.
Where you're like, hey, I got my mom in my closet.
Yeah, then I'll have like the fucking FBI showing up. I think I left a comment, but I don't know if I did.
No, if you left a comment, it should be like the first thing that shows
Yeah.
up. Unless he deleted it.
I'm gonna write. She probably liked Xbox.
Oh, hey, you can see the dislikes on this one.
Yeah.
I guess maybe that Chris's video didn't have any.
No, guess Chris didn't have any. Where the fuck did all my viewers go? Jesus Christ, people.
Well, you brought up
Oh.
Dreamcast, guys. So
Yeah. If it ain't Snyder, they don't want to talk about it. Some people just want to watch the world burn. That's very true. And yes, Chris is good with those thumbnails. He could probably fake out Danny on a daily basis if he kept it up.
that could be his whole life goal, is just to fake out Danny.
I remember back when like I was making videos every day and I would write like so-and-so confirmed ? And Danny would be like, man, you get me every time with this shit. I think it's confirmed. And then you're just talking about, I'm like, do you not see the big ass fucking question mark at the end of the title?
I remember you say that people would get mad at you for that. And you'd always say, don't you see the question mark?
Yeah. I'm actually thinking about going back and doing that because my YouTube revenue, like that shit dived more than Disney Plus. Like that shit, like non even what's the word I'm looking for? Not even whatever. It's not there. It's like not. And it sucks. I'm going to a video game convention in South Carolina on July 5th. And my wife's birthday is 5 days before that. And I'm like, I got no money saved up, nothing. I was sitting there looking around the house. I'm like, man, what can I fucking sell to make some money? You know? And I ain't got shit, bro. I ain't got shit to sell.
Yeah. I mean, with the way you got fucked on your taxes, I guess it's just a bad year for you.
Yeah, dude, that hurt a lot, man. That hurt so fucking much, man. $1,600.
You cut out for me again.
Bro. Did it?
Yeah.
It might be my
There you
end. My computer's kind of like acting weird. But yeah, man, it was like it was almost $1,600, bro. It was crazy.
It's fucked up, man.
And normally, like, I don't stress too much because my Storms live on Sundays. I usually get a lot of super chats. Dude, I only made $15 last Sunday. Normally, I average about 70. And I was like, damn, like, this is awful.
Might just be a sign of the times, dude.
I think so.
Struggling.
With the economy the way it is, like, people can't afford to be doing that shit, you know?
Yeah.
Everything that has a beginning has an end. It's only a matter of time until YouTube or whatever goes and stuff. So whenever I stop making money on YouTube is when I just stop doing YouTube.
Well, no. Dude, I remember you went like 5 years without making money. And I was like, Rob, check your YouTube thing. Check it because you probably have money in there. There's no way you've been doing these videos for 5 years and you don't have money. And you're like, all right, I'll check it. And you had like $600 sitting in there.
I was like, Autumn, come check this shit. She's like, you know, you got this much money. I'm like, holy shit.
And you kept checking it every 10 minutes. And I remember Autumn being like, it's not going to go away. You're like, yeah, but I want to make sure it's still there.
Well, see, back then I liked doing videos for fun. Now it's just like there's nothing to really talk about, man. I'm like so over the comic book movie shit, man.
Yeah.
And we used to, like, Adam and I used to go to the movies every week. I haven't seen Adam in 2 years. My so-called best friend that I haven't seen in 2 years. Like every weekend he used to come over and we used to go and watch a movie, then come back and review it and shit. Nope.
It happens, man. Especially when guys have girlfriends and they get completely whipped.
It's ridiculous, man. You're supposed to still find time for your boys, man.
All right.
Like I'm not saying like every fucking weekend, but like once a month or something. Fuck, once a year. Shit. Come on, bro. Like what the fuck? And what's worse, man, is like he doesn't even bother texting to check up. Like every once in a while, I'll text my friends if I haven't heard from them in a couple weeks. Like I talk to Lee every single day. I text my brother every single day. Like even my boy in Fort Lauderdale that I haven't talked to in 25 years, like I haven't seen in 25 years, I still text him like once a month just to catch up. This motherfucker goes radio silent, bro. radio silent. I'm like, bro, you're supposed to be like one of my best friends. You don't even fucking text. Like, what the fuck? Like, I talk to Geeky Guy more than I talk to that motherfucker.
You don't even like Geeky Guy.
I like Geeky Guy. He just annoys the fuck out of me. Like, man, one thing that annoys the fuck out of me about Geeky Guy is his fucking money. I wish I had the fucking money this motherfucker had. Jesus, man. The money is so tight when I go to work. I'm like, is it worth me spending $1 for coffee? You know, I'm like that's how the economy, and coffee's not even $1, so I'm lying. Like a coffee is like $2.99 at 7-Eleven now. It's ridiculous for fucking coffee.
Yeah, dude, I don't ever go to like the stores around here for coffee or anything. I'll have coffee at home and that's it.
Yeah. Well, see, here's the thing. I can't really do that because my wife asks me all the time. She's like, why don't you make like coffee and bring it with you? Or why don't you bring like a little lunchbox with like watermelon or something so you can eat it later? Because I go the whole night without even eating. And I told her, I'm like, well, I can't do that because I never know where I'm going. Like my main account is in Disney, but we go to different accounts. So if I go to work, my boss would be like, okay, I need you here for 4 hours, then you can go to your account. Meanwhile, my stuff is sitting in the van with roaches and shit in it, and I'm not going to leave my shit there so roaches can crawl over my fucking cup and shit. So it's just easier for me to drive to the gas station on the way to my account, pick up a cup of coffee, and then go. But like fucking $3 for a cup of coffee it's freaking insane, man. I used that.
I
go
think
ahead.
it'd be fine if you just get a thermos, man. Those things are like airtight.
Yeah, I was looking at one the other day. It was like $8 or something. It was a pretty good one. But I used to have this friend at Racetrack, the gas station, and they would just give me free coffee. Like I would go up there, they're like, man, you can just go. I'm like, all right, cool. And they're not there no more. Now you know why. Giving everybody free coffee.
$3, man. That's insane. Coffee is literally just water and grounded up beans.
Yeah.
That probably costed like 10 cents.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy how much fucking shit costs now. Like coffee should be like 50 cents. Like it's like you should be paying for the cup. That's really it.
Yep.
And like how much does a thing of cups from 7-Eleven cost? Like you figure they probably get like 200 cups for $10 or something.
Less than that, not even $10.
Yeah. The whole economy fucking sucks. We need to get Trump back in this bitch to fix it. I'm gonna switch to my red MAGA hat. Make America great again.
Oh man, you'll get so much hate in here if you start wearing that.
I want to do something to piss people off.
Well,
I don't know
a good way.
But here's the thing. I don't want to alienate the people that are subscribed to me now because I'm not going to be doing it serious. It's going to be jokingly. But I'm afraid that like I want new sort of like Dreamcast guy. I want new people to think I'm being serious, but I want my old subscribers to know like, oh, he's just fucking around, you know.
Well, what you gotta do is, get that hat, get a wig or something, some sort of costume. That way people know that you're playing a character, you're not being you, and then start doing the crazy shit like, oh, they want to make Xavier black. Look at this hat. This is MAGA. We don't take that up in here.
Talk about PC Gamers Part 2. What? We didn't even talk about PC Gamers Part 1. What are you talking about?
I think he's talking about the Gamergate thing because my friend Goose told me something that there's gonna be a Gamergate 2, which it feels like we're on Gamergate fucking 807,000 now.
What's Gamergate?
You don't remember that? That was that feminist thing that happened back in the day when they were saying that women need more representation in video games and some bullshit like that.
Apparently, they didn't play Stellar Blade.
It was that thing with that Anita Sarkeesian. You don't remember any of that?
No. What's up, Common Rider? No, I don't remember any of that.
Wow. I can't believe you don't remember that.
No.
That was a big thing, like in I think 2014, somewhere around there.
Hey, geeky guy. All I know is when Trump was president, I didn't have to spend an entire paycheck on gas.
Geeky guy, raising minimum wage doesn't help anything. You need the cost of living to go down.
Dude, I seen a video yesterday where someone was making fun of minimum wage, where this guy's like, "We need minimum wage to go up," or there was someone, I don't know if it was in Congress or not, but there was a politician that says we want to get minimum wage up to $50 an hour, and then it shows a guy going through the drive-through like, "Yeah, I want a cheeseburger." They're like, that'll be $750 because
Exactly.
once minimum wage goes up, prices of everything goes up. So
Yeah,
it doesn't. That's not how it works. That's stupid.
Here in California, the minimum wage is $16 an hour.
That's what
and
it is
let me-
here too.
Everything is so fucking expensive here, man. It's
Yep.
it's crazy.
Yep. Minimum wage is 16 here too, and it's insane because what people don't understand is like, oh yeah, we're gonna pay the workers more, but in order to pay the workers more, you have to increase the price of your product. So if you're a grocery store, all your stuff in your grocery store is going to go up. Gas stations, gas is going to go up. Like you think that money just comes out of thin air? You have to make up those profit margins somehow. And that's why shit is so damn expensive. Like raising minimum wage is not the way to go, you know?
You know, the reason why Geeky Guy probably thinks this is what helps is because, like you said, he's a fucking rich motherfucker. So he probably doesn't know what it's like having to fucking, make shit and then have to pay stuff that's like almost your whole paycheck just for groceries and bills.
Yeah, this motherfucker's like, I think I'm gonna buy me a new iMac. He just goes out and buys it the next day. I think I'm gonna buy this, and just goes out and buys it the next day. Like people can't do that. That's not what normal people do. Not everybody lives at home with their parents and have like a silver camel spoon fed to them. Some people go to work for fucking hours upon hours a week with busted up knees that can barely make it just to barely get by. And this motherfucker's like, yeah, man, they need to increase minimum wage. Like, fuck you. Fuck you. Just go fuck yourself.
Why is he even talking about American politics? He's not even in America.
Because he lived here for like 3 years. He thinks he knows everything. He lived in LA for 3 years.
So, Geeky Guy, you do realize federal is just like the overarching government thing, but there's, state level, right? Each state can have their own minimum wage, what they deem is, needed for their state. It's not going to be the same everywhere. Like, I see people all the time saying, oh, the minimum wage is $7 an hour federally. It's like, yeah, but here in California, it's $16 an hour. That federal shit doesn't matter.
David, bro, Geeky Guy, what work industry are you in? He's in staying the fuck home while his fucking mommy and daddy pay for everything? That's what he's in. Geeky Guy he has never done hard work a day in his life.
What do you think he does? Does he like raise his camels, feeds them, fucks them, something?
No, I think he sits at home, goes on OnlyFans all day. Then he probably like fucks his Zack Snyder blow up doll. I'm not unemployed, Rob.
Geeky Guy, which side of the Zack Snyder body pillow is your favorite, the front or the back?
I literally work during the weekends. Oh, hard worker right here. Hard work when he had to clean his camel humps on the weekend. Hard worker right here, motherfucker. When he has to go to the fucking weekly market to sell camels. Sorry, ass Ralph.
Why is Poe like, geez?
Do they know it's funny? They know it's true. They met Geeky Guy before. They know what's up with that. That motherfucker ain't never worked hard in his life, man.
You know what's funny is that Geeky Guy used to have me as a friend on Facebook. And nothing against you, Geeky Guy, but I didn't know who you were because I didn't know your name was Jazam or whatever. And I just saw like all this crazy shit that you post on Facebook, and I'm like, why the fuck am I friends with this guy? I don't even know who he is, and I deleted him.
He was telling me like a couple weeks ago, it was like, yeah, man, I was playing Helldivers with Joel Torero. I was like, how the fuck do you even know who Joel is? Like, you weren't even born when fucking Web of Cinema was around. Like, Joel hasn't made videos in like 10 years. Like, how do you know who Joel is? And why are you playing with fucking Joel for? It's like he goes up to random people. Would you be my friend?
Oh, Geeky Guy, you do not understand.
Yeah,
how
he's
economics
a
works.
100% wrong. 150% wrong. See, that's the problem. All people with money think this way, and they don't have like common sense for the smaller people. Yeah, well, increase pay, increase profits, increase. No, you dumb son of a bitch. It literally does not. Apparently, he didn't take economics in school.
Well, I don't think his country teaches him anything about economics.
Yeah.
Why is Ralph like, I need friends to be honest, but I dislike Snyder fans? What?
I don't know. Ralph is kind of weird, man.
Different things.
Isn't Orange Trump going to jail?
They're not going to send Trump to jail. They've been trying that shit for years, man. Everything they try against him doesn't work.
Oh my god, Geeky Guy is so fucking stupid. It's like arguing with Zack Snyder with him. Oh my god, he's just so fucking stupid. I refuse to believe that an individual can be this fucking dumb.
I don't know. They don't understand simple math, I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna try to best explain this the best I can. I'm not good at explaining things. Let's say, Geeky Guy, you own a 7-Eleven. I know, right? Weird concept that a Hindu would own a 7-Eleven, but let's say that you do. Hey, what's up, Samuel? What's up, bro, dude? Let's say you own a 7-Eleven, Geeky Guy, and your employees are making like $10 an hour. Okay, and your slushies are like $1, right? And you're making a certain, and let's say I'm trying to do simple math here. You have 2 employees, they're making $10 an hour. You own a 7-Eleven, and you make a net profit of $100 a week. Okay, I'm trying to go simple math here. All right, your employees say, hey, we want to get paid more money, so you have to increase their pay to $20 an hour. Okay, so they were once making $10 an hour, and they're now making $20 an hour. So they doubled their pay, right? So that's more money coming out of your bottom line at the end of the month, right? So you can no longer sell slushies for $1. In order to keep your $100 profit, you have to increase the slushies by another $1. So now your slushies go up $2. That's the basic premise. Like, I'm not getting into like the whole details and nitty gritty of it, but that's the way it is. When you pay your employees more money, things in your store has to get raised. We see it in the video game industry all the time. The gaming development time is taking longer, which means they're paying the devs more money because they're working longer hours and working what used to take 2 years to make a game now takes 5 years. Okay, so what you used to pay those developers for 2 years worth of work. Now you're paying them 3 years worth of work. Okay, so how do you make the money back on the game? You can't sell that game for $50 because you just spent $300 million for 5 years of work to make that game. So in order to make a profit of that game, Sony increased the price of the game to $70. That's how economics work, you dumb, stupid fuck. That's how it works. When you pay your employees more, you have to make up your bottom line some other way. If Dunkin' Donuts is paying their employees $16 an hour and they used to get paid $10, guess what? Your fucking sprinkled pink donut is going up to $1.50 when it used to be 75 cents. Why is this so hard for you to understand? Why? Why? Is that so hard for anybody to comprehend? Like, it's simple. I learned this shit in kindergarten. Nick, am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. And what Geeky Guy just said is absolutely wrong. He's trying to say that if I have to pay people that little, then I'm a bad businessman. That's not the way it works, Geeky Guy. It's really not that easy.
Do you know why businessmen are rich? Because they're fucking businessmen. They don't care about their employees. For example, Microsoft just laid off 1,900 people, closed down 4 studios. Why? Because they care about their bottom line. They care about why did Sony just lay off 900 people from Bungie? Because their games weren't making money and they have to answer their profit to their shareholders. You need to make your year. Every day when I worked at Walmart, I don't know if this happened when you were at Walmart, Nick, but we would have a meeting every single day and they would tell you the sale numbers from year over year. Last year to date, we made this much. We were up 17% for the year. The next day we go in, we were only up 9% of the year, right? Each company has a profit margin that they have to hit year over year. You cannot increase you can't just go in there and go, hey, I love Ralph. He's making $20 an hour now. No, you have to make up that money some other way. Walmart used to fire people who used to be with the company a long time. So if Janet worked for the company for 30 years and was making $25 an hour, they would let her go and then hire 2 part-time minimum wage employees for the price of that one. This is obviously, Geeky Guy, you never fucking worked a day in your life because this is common shit that everybody knows. Like the last couple of years I worked at Walmart, so many of my friends that were there for decades were getting fired for bullshit reasons, and then they were hiring 2 people in their place at a minimum wage part-time. Because when you hire a part-time, you don't have to pay for benefits or any of that sick time or vacation time, and it's simple business shit, bro. It's simple business. If you go to McDonald's and you pay your employees $20 an hour, your Big Mac is going to go up to $5 because you have to make up those profits some other way. That's why the video game industry is in the situation that it's in now, because the dev cycles are so fucking long. This is common fucking sense, you camel humping son of a bitch. Oh, he drives me mad because he's so fucking stupid, Nick. He's so fucking stupid.
I'm telling you, he must be low on the IQ points because this is very simple, basic shit that anyone should be able to understand. Geeky Guy is the little kid that kept trying to put the square plug into the round hole.
And he's the type of people that vote for Biden.
Yep.
People that don't even...
True.
The guy can't even get off the fucking stage. Oh, where do I go? Women of America. Say what you want about Trump. I don't like Trump. I think Trump is an awful human being, but the motherfucker's a good businessman. And the economy was better when Trump was there. That's all I'm saying. I don't support what he does in his personal time. I don't like him as a human being. But see, here's the thing. People vote for popularity. Popularity is what people vote for. Oh no, I don't like Trump. He's racist. So let's vote for this incompetent idiot that couldn't even get taken off the stage properly. Because people like Geeky Guy, who goes to college, thinks he knows everything, never worked a fucking day in his life. because mommy and daddy buys him every fucking thing that he's got. Oh, you want a new iMac? Oh, here you go. Here you go. Here's your new iMac. Never worked a day in his life, have no idea what it's like in the real working world. You would die if you had to do what I had to do one day. You would die. One day at Walmart. If you did what I did at Walmart for one day, your ass would be dead.
God, geeky guy, just stop, dude.
Chat. Tell me when I'm telling lies. That's all I'm gonna say. Geeky guy's a moron. Tell me when I'll even put up a poll. Is geeky guy a moron? I'm gonna put up a poll right now. Poll.
If that's what your dad sounds like, Demon, then your dad makes sense.
Is geeky guy full of shit?
Oh, you know what? I won't be able to see this poll on StreamYards, huh?
I think it does pop up on StreamYards.
Does it?
I think so. Maybe, I don't know, maybe not. I thought it did.
Oh, maybe it's because I'm not connected through YouTube.
Well, right now it's saying 100% yes, he's full of shit.
Well, I want to vote too, so hold on, let me get it up.
We got 5
There we
votes.
go. I voted.
20% says no, so I'm thinking that's him. He voted. Shit, I got to go vote too. Hold on a second. And Geeky guy's gonna hurry up and go spam all of his accounts so he can.
Yeah, he's making bot accounts right now. You're gonna see the fucking views on this fucking live stream go up to like 800.
We're at 9 votes, and the chat says you're 78% full of shit. I hate when people, man, who don't know what the fuck they're talking about, and they argue with you, and they use like all these technical things to try to make themselves sound.
What
like
it
smart.
is that they listen to these other YouTubers who are just as fucking stupid.
Yeah.
But these YouTubers, you know, they get all these big words, all this fucking pseudo research, and then they start quoting them without actually knowing what any of it means.
Yeah.
He knows an expert economist.
Yeah, your mom don't count, bitch.
What makes them an expert?
Yeah, what makes them an expert? What makes them an expert? Look at Poe. Poe's like, well, we cool, but you wrong. Hey, what's up, babe? Fucking deep guy.
Oh, now he's gonna complain to his wife about you, geeky guy.
He's like, well, they need to increase minimum wage. I'm like, well, if you increase minimum wage, then everything else is gonna go up. He's like, no, that's not true. I'm like, bro, if you work at a store and you pay your workers,
Look what you do, geeky guy. You get him going.
go up in price. Like that's common economics.
You know, if you were trolling, then you would be a master troll, geeky guy.
No, I never showed up.
You can raise Rob's blood pressure to the fucking limit and make him explode.
Like, I'm up. I'm like, bro.
He's still talking to her, man.
Like, oh, I thought you said that's in my time. I said, no, 1 p.m. my time. That's 10 your time. I'm like,
Geeky guy went to college in his defense. Dude, have you seen these videos of these college students being asked like their political stances and they just fucking start spouting a bunch of gibberish because they don't know what the fuck they're talking about? College students are the worst. Oh, he stopped talking. Well, you need to tell him for him to do his research outside of the YouTubers and podcasters and all that fucking stupid shit that he does, and to not use like websites like CNN or whatever the fuck he uses. Oh shit! His thing on the his shit on the voting just went down. It's at 82% now. No, don't feel bad for him, dude. If you're gonna say stupid shit like that, especially as confident as he says it, he deserves it. You can still be friends with him. Like, I don't mind Geeky Guy. Like I said, I only deleted him on Facebook because I didn't know who he was. But I played Helldivers with him. I don't mind him at all. You can disagree with someone and still be friends with them. Oh, Rob is
I'm back. What did I miss? Geeky Guy went to college in his defense. Yeah, which means they took his money and he didn't learn anything. 12 votes say that yes, he's full of shit.
How many votes did he get? 1 or 2?
I don't know. The 12 votes, 83% says he's full of shit. So at least two people had to vote for him. He's like, LL Geek Guy, do your research. Geek Guy has to get bullied, no doubt. But I do feel bad for him sometimes. He brings it to himself.
That's what I was telling him. Don't feel bad.
He does it to himself, man. He does it to himself because, see, this is why I don't like talking politics and religion to people. I like to have a discussion, right? But you can't have a conversation with people like Geeky Guy because they don't listen to reason. They have shit set in their mind. He must be going on his other accounts because the number's going down.
I just watched it too.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
Because he's not chatting, so he must have went to a different account. But this is why you can't have a conversation about certain things because people already have it in their mind that what I believe is the truth, and you can't sway me no other way, right? And that's not the way to look at it, you know. That's okay, Geek Guy. I got 3 other accounts too. But it's ridiculous, man, trying to have a conversation with him like that. Like it was simple math that we were bringing. Like we laid everything out. Nothing we said was a lie or a wrong. So how could the proof was right there.
Oh my God, Geeky Guy.
This motherfucker literally said they raised their wages back in 2014. But did you live in Seattle to see how everything else went up, you dumb fuck?
Geeky Guy, I don't know if you realize this, but Seattle is one town in a state. That means that those people in that town, they got higher prices, so they are going to the next town over where their wages are lower, which means their prices are lower, and they're buying their shit there.
Yeah.
They got all the benefits while the other guys are getting screwed.
I live in Orlando. Stuff in Polk County is much cheaper because minimum wage isn't as much over there. A house in Orlando for a house is like for example, here's a perfect example. I live in a 2-bedroom apartment in Orlando. I pay $2,300 a month in rent. When I lived in Polk County for a 2-bedroom apartment, I paid $1,200 a month. So what's that called, Geeky Guy? Wages go up because there's more people in Orlando. Minimum wage goes up because you have to pay these people more. So the cost of living. Why am I still explaining this to this fucking camel humping bastard?
I don't know why you're.
Why am I still explaining common sense to this fucking sand carpet ride, camel humping, Aladdin wannabe son of a bitch? Can someone please explain it to me? I don't understand. This motherfucker never did any hard work a day in his life. The hardest job this motherfucker has is trying to blow up his Zack Snyder blow-up doll so he can fuck at the end of the night. That's the hardest job this motherfucker has. Ultra Beast came in. He's like, man, I don't know what the fuck I walked into.
Dude, Geeky Guy, like I'm starting to think he must be trolling with this shit just to fucking get your blood pressure to raise.
It's the Dreamcast guy. He does the same thing with Zack Snyder, though. You start talking, but Rob, Zack Snyder did this, and that's like even Demon X is crying because this motherfucker's so stupid, right? That's why his parents shipped him to America. They were hoping he was going to get jumped or something and not come back. I think his dad, when he showed up at the doorstep, his dad's like, "Fuck, you're still alive."
Oh man.
I bet his fucking quickie marks don't make any profit. Everybody there making $50 an hour. Fucking.
Oh, I hope he does.
Motherfuckers, man. See, this is why I get so mad. So stupid people. And he does this shit on Facebook all the time. And he thinks he's so fucking smart.
I know, man.
And the sad thing is that a lot of kids today are like that. Like you watch the video where people talk about race and the LGBT community and all that shit, and they're talking, and you see them interviews, and they're going up to that one chick. What's her name? What's the name of that chick, babe? That black chick that always knocks down all the fucking LGBT people. Oh my god.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Kansas. I don't fucking know. But she like she has to deal with all these little fucking college kids that think they know everything, and then she's just like, what? Kansas Owen, yeah. And she knocks down all these fucking stupid idiots like Geeky Guy. Well, tell me this, man, because you know this and this and blah, 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 blah. I haven't seen the X-Men finale yet, Ultra Beast.
Yeah, and I've only seen the first 2 episodes, but because that last episode came out today, right?
Yes, came out today.
So I don't know. Maybe tomorrow I'll watch them all. I'll let you know.
I end the poll with 71%. Geek Guy is full of shit.
The only ones who voted for Geeky Guy were himself. Anyone in the chat, say if you voted for Geeky Guy. You're gonna see the chat get all quiet. A Marvel versus Capcom like game with Shonen Jump characters. Isn't Shonen Jump like Naruto and
Naruto, Dragon Ball? If they can do it like Marvel vs. Capcom, then yeah, that would be awesome. But the problem is they've done it twice. They did it with Jump Force was the newest one that failed, and there was like V-Star Victory or something was the first one. But every time they do it, it's like this arena battle game, and I hate you. To me, you can't do arena battle games as a fighting game. Like you can't. It's just not good. So if they can do it like Marvel vs. Capcom, that would be great. Watching Rob roast Geeky Guy is like watching a person kick a dead horse. The dead horse would be smarter than Geeky Guy. He said I wanted to vote for him out of empathy, but I literally could. But I physically couldn't.
Good, Ralph. Don't feel bad for these fucking idiots, man, because they don't want to learn anything. They just want to stick to their own fucking stupidity.
That's the part that bothers me the most. Is they don't want to learn. They have it in their mind a certain thing, and they're not going to change their mindset. That's what bothers me, right? Because look, if I'm wrong on something, I don't have no problem with someone educating to me, like Rob, you're wrong. This is why you're wrong. And I'm like, oh shit, you're right. Okay, my bad. Like I don't mind that, but like being a fucking moron just because you're a fucking moron. I don't know. Maybe like his whole country's morons. I don't fucking know. Like, what do they do with the camels?
Oh man.
No, I have a fixed mindset when I know I'm right on something. If I'm mistaken on something and I'm legit wrong, then I will say when I am wrong. Just like when I said the Rock thing was not a work, it was a complete, like the Rock was gonna go in and run WrestleMania until he got backfired on and he had to fucking pivot. I was right on that. So fucking Onzo, yeah, who was right there, motherfucker? Bitch.
That was Onzo that was arguing
Yeah.
that shit with you?
Fuck that motherfucker. That dude fucking trolled my fucking ass. Sent me all kinds of messages. Oh, you know more than Eric Bischoff. You know more than Eric Bischoff, right? Because Eric Bischoff was talking about it, and he's like, "Oh, this could be a work, you know." But then the fucking Rock comes out and is like, "No, we wanted to do this. It went the other way. We had to pivot." That motherfucker radio silent now. I can't find his fucking ass anywhere. They're making a whole documentary on it.
Wow, I didn't know that was him that did that. Holy shit.
I just been watching wrestling my whole life, you know. I don't know how the industry works, and just it's not like The Rock went into DC, went up to the board of directors and tried to run DC. Oh wait, yeah, because that interview never came out, and then he went to WWE and the board of directors hired him to come on, and then he tried to force himself in the main event. Oh wait, that didn't happen. Only that he admitted it and then pivoted. But yeah, I was wrong.
Dude, fucking geeky guy will not stop.
He's a fucking moron. The only data we have is the data in this chat showing that he's a fucking moron. That's the only data we have.
How come you're not using the green screen today?
I didn't feel like pulling it up, man. I was like being super lazy today, man. I was just like, man, I'm just gonna fucking.
That's one of those where you just roll it up off the ground, right?
Yeah. I like it too. It's like really convenient. I think I paid like 150 for it, or maybe
Jeez.
120.
Fucking Christ.
It's worth it though, bro. It's like super worth it. Rob, I started watching your content in 2010s, and you're the one who got me into YouTube. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Damn, that means he was into Dragon Ball Evolution or something.
Someone said the dude come in talking about the Knicks. I don't know why, because I don't watch basketball. And he's like, "Oh, this dude just popped up on my live random, but he's on fire. This is fire."
Is this his first time here or something? Does he not know
Maybe
who
this
you
is his
are?
first. Yeah, he probably doesn't know who I am, bro. Dude, I don't censor shit. I say what I want when I want, and fuck it. I don't give a fuck if geeky guy fucks 5 camels. The motherfucker's wrong. That's why his fucking 7-Elevens went out of business and he had to go back home. Now he's trying to run a dollar store, but you know, you can't charge $1 if you're paying your employees $20 an hour.
Oh yeah, I think he muted
Yeah, I
himself.
put everything in there.
Nope.
I don't think I put my gym clothes in there. Can you put it in there? I'm new to YouTube. I got like 20K subs in a month, though I keep
He keeps it unbiased.
Yeah. I say 2,000 subs in a month, man. That's better than me. Shit. You go, boy.
Yeah, that's pretty damn good. Congrats.
Well, at least we know he's smarter than Geeky Guy.
Yeah, wait a minute. I see Anthony, the name Anthony in his picture. This isn't Anthony, is it?
He changed his name, Anthony. Yeah, I found Rob when I was searching on YouTube for the Yo Goku in his front. Dude, that was a long ass fucking time ago.
Well, he said 2010, and that movie sucked.
Yeah, I didn't like that movie.
I think
Yeah,
the way
that
I
was-
found you was because I remember Autumn had given you a bunch of Dragon Ball bootleg DVDs for Christmas.
Yeah.
I think I found you through that video.
Yeah, I don't even have those fucking things no more. I mean, I don't need them because I got the official ones. But back then, you couldn't buy Dragon Ball on DVD. So she found those Chinese knockoffs, and those fucking quality on those things were fucking great, man. Like they were really, really good. Pressure flippers. My comment got 3.1, so I just used the profile picture. Oh, you're talking about your
What?
likes? Okay, I gotcha.
Oh.
It's the like button. He got 3.1 thousand likes on the thing. Sorry, Ash Ralph said I subbed him during the Spider-Man Homecoming video with Adam. I
Oh, so
fucking
he's-
hate that movie.
It's kind of an. Oh, he must have hated the movie too if he subbed off of that review. He was like, "Fuck Spider-Man: Homecoming. Shit ain't Spider-Man."
Yeah, that movie sucked fucking balls. It sucks about as much as Geeky Guy sucks. Have you all seen any Spider-Man movies since their return to theaters? No, because they weren't playing on the weekend. I wanted to go see Amazing Spider-Man 1 and Amazing Spider-Man 2, but they weren't playing on the weekend. Storms Inc. was peak. Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, I
those
used to
are the
just
good old
talk
days.
about random shit. I need to start doing that. Like just randomly call out Geek Guy for being stupid. And
Yeah, I remember your videos. Like you would just. It was like, oh, I feel like doing this today. It was the most random shit.
yeah, 'cause I used to just talk about whatever the fuck I wanted to talk about. Now, but see, I got so stuck up in the Marvel money that like everything was comic book related, and I'm like, man, I don't want to do that, man. I want to talk about all kinds of shit, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe to keep it fresh. I need to do like that one motherfucker. Oh my god, what's his name now? Oh my god, the black guy who does all the reaction videos.
That narrows it down.
He's one of the big ones. Let me type in YouTube. Black guy does reaction. videos.
I avoid all that reaction bullshit, so don't ask me.
Black guy reaction video.
Tyrone
Magnus, yes, him. I type it in and even Tyrone Magnus didn't even show up. But yeah, him. Like he just randomly talks about random shit now. Like he used to do like all movie shit. Now he just talk like I want to see. Here's the thing I want to do. I want to set up an email and have my subscribers just send me emails to shit to react to, and then I react to it. Like
Well-
Rob, here's an article with Geeky Guy being a moron, and I just do a video on Geeky Guy being a moron.
You used to have the Ask Robert thing, didn't you? I remember that.
Yeah, but it never really worked that well. So I started doing it in a live stream format.
How about instead of an email, you use the YouTube community thing?
I do, but like no one sends shit in. But I want them
No?
to send links and shit for me to react to.
Oh, can you not do that on YouTube?
No. Or like, hey Rob, react to this girl doing this stupid thing. And I'm like, well, this girl's stupid. Right? I see people act. You ever seen that GameStop video where it's like, it's ma'am.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like I want to do shit like that where I react to shit like that. Cause that shit's hilarious. I just want to react to like stupid ass shit. Like Geeky Guy saying increase minimum wage, you know, like that's just stupid shit.
Well, I'm sure you'll get traction on it. Can't be any worse than how some of your other videos have been performing. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Telling you, man, I'm gonna go buy a red MAGA hat, bro. I'm gonna be like, let's make YouTube.
I'm telling you,
great
you
again.
gotta make it into a costume. Get a wig, like a mullet wig or some shit. Or fucking get a Sharpie and draw a buzz cut.
I want to wear it on Storm's Live because Danny hates Donald Trump. I just want to see his reaction.
You should do that, dude.
What are you doing, Rob? I'm making this stream great again.
His favorite Spider-Man movies with Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, mine are too.
I don't know. It's like for me, Spider-Man, I'm not that big into any of the movies, but I guess if I had to pick a favorite, it'd probably be the first Sam Raimi one.
Hey, Chris is here. Hey, bro, I just did like a whole shout out on your channel about an hour ago. How you be copying clickbaiting bitches, man. Oh, you should have heard Rob in the beginning of Far From Home. Fuck that movie, man. Fuck that movie. I was ready to leave. I remember when he was about to walk out. I was like, I'm out of this bitch. And then I sat down, and then Adam was like, I'm out of this bitch. I'm like, no, you sitting down too. Oh, dude, I remember at the end of Homecoming, I was pissed. What was it? The end of Homecoming or the fuck? What movie was it that I was like pissed at?
I don't know.
Oh my god, I want to say it was Homecoming when she was like, "My friends call me MJ," and I was just like, "Boo!"
Oh
Fuck
yeah,
this shit.
I think that was Homecoming. Yeah, 'cause it
Yeah,
was Zendaya that says it.
yeah. It was like, man, I was so fucking pissed. I was so pissed at the end of that movie. I remember my friend I work with was still waiting in line to go see the showing after me. And he seen me slam the doors. He's like, "How was the movie?" I was like, "It was shit. It was fucking shit." And he was getting ready to go see. Oh man, it was so. My friends call me MJ. I was like, "You motherfucker!" I hate that. I fucking hate that movie so much.
I remember you ranting about the Ned Leeds character being called Genki or some shit.
Dude, yeah, man, because that's what I hate about Marvel is they take things and they swap it. It's like, oh, here's Genki. We're gonna take Ned Leeds, who's the Hobgoblin. We're gonna use his name and put it on Genki. Like, why do that? We're gonna take Michelle Javier, whatever the fuck her name is, from the comic books, who Peter dated for like 2 issues, make her the main love interest, but we're gonna call her MJ instead of Mary Jane. It's like, bro, if you're gonna call her MJ, just make Zendaya. Like, Zendaya with red hair is gorgeous. Like, there's pictures of her red hair. Like, she is drop dead gorgeous. Why not just make her Mary Jane? Why make her like it? Oh man, fuck it all. I hate it. Why you guys gotta get me going on this shit? I had this guy, his name is Fonzie. He texts me every day, like topics and stuff to talk about on YouTube. Even when I don't do YouTube for like a month, every day, like on clockwork, he sends me text messages. And that's how I keep up on most of my news. So if you're watching, Fonz, I appreciate it. Don't stop. But he sent me a clip yesterday, not a clip, but a link. He was like, "Rob, Madam Web is on Netflix now." And I wrote, "Okay." I'm still not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch the shit. I'm not gonna watch that shit.
I remember back in the day, you used to watch this shit just to do a review on it, and
Yeah,
I ain't even gonna do that.
I kind of need to go do that because that's when I was making money, was just watching shit. But I feel like the older I get, there's not a lot of time left in my life. And I don't know if I want to waste a little bit of time I have left in my life watching shit, you know? It's like, I could watch Rebel Moon Part 2, but do I really want to spend 2.5 hours of my life that I can't get back to watch this shit? What happens if I have a heart attack and die afterwards? Do I really want my last couple hours on this earth being me watching Madam Web? You know, it's cool when you're in your 20s to watch shitty movies. I guess everybody has their breaking point, man. You watch one too many shitty movies, you just can't watch them anymore.
You watch too much Transformers, and that burnt you out on the shitty movies.
Ah, bro. I used to have Ricardo pay me to go see those movies.
Really?
The last 2 that came out, was it The Last Night and then Extinction or whatever? He's like, "Rob, go do it. I want to see your review." I'm like, "Bro, I'm not gonna go see it." He's like, "Bro, what if I PayPal you the money?" I'm like, "You pay me to go see it, I'll go see the fucking movie."
I can't believe he fucking sent you money. Ricardo,
Dude, those
of all
movies were
people.
so awful. Like, God, they were on a whole like I don't know how the franchise got worse. Like, I still remember the one scene in Extinction where they had the blonde chick who was in the last Airbender movie, but she's older in this one, right? This is how perverted Michael Bay is. He had her boyfriend drop her off in her house, at her house, right? And she's wearing like these short jean shorts, right? So you can see her ass cheeks. But the way Michael Bay filmed it was he had her be dropped off like at the end of a long parking, like it's like a farmhouse. So it's like a long driveway. He drops her off in front of the long driveway, and there's like a hill there, so she has to climb up the hill, and you just see the camera pointing at her ass, and I'm like, why are we doing this? It makes no sense. Like, ass cheeks and American flags and explosions. That's Michael Bay's movie. Just like in the third one, when they got the Victoria's Secret model to replace Megan Fox, there's a whole scene of the camera following her up the stairs. and it's just her in panties. And I'm like, what the fuck does this have to do with Transformers? I hate those fucking movies. I hate them so fucking much. I hate them.
It doesn't make sense to me that you bought a movie, which I already forgot the name of, just because there was a bunch of
Spring
fucking
Breakers?
yes, because girls are in bikinis in it.
Here's the difference. I bought Spring Breakers because I like Ashley Benson. She's on the cover in a bikini in a thong. I bought that knowing what I was gonna get. I don't go into Transformers wanting to see chicks go upstairs in panties. Like I want to see Transformers, you know? Like imagine clicking on porn, right? Expecting to see porn, and you get like a fucking like infomercial on how to cook popcorn. You know, you get something to watch it. I bought Spring Breakers because I knew it was gonna be a stupid movie about hot girls in bikinis. And I didn't even get that. I got James Franco giving his gun a blowjob.
I remember one of the things that pissed you off the most in the second Transformers movie is that there was a scene of the two dogs humping each other.
Oh, dude, nothing in the second movie made sense. It's like they're in the museum. They open the back door and they're in the desert. Like, what the fuck just happened? You have Transformers with balls. You have dogs constantly humping. Mom with fucking special brownies that made her high. They spend 2 hours looking for Optimus Prime to bring him back to life when she had the fucking Allspark cube, like the piece in her pants the entire time. She could have brought him back to life. Like there was unfinished green screen. The movie was awful. I remember Chris CGA's. He was like, "I like the movie." I was like, "Why? Why do you like the fucking movie? It's awful."
That movie, man. That one set you off back then, man. I remember that shit.
I hate Transformers 2. Surprisingly, I like the third one. Transformers 3 is my favorite out of all of them, mostly because Megan Fox isn't there. But I think it has the best story out of all of them. Oh, I know Shia LaBeouf is a great actor. Shia LaBeouf is a phenomenal actor. But when you have a shitty ass director, that's what you get. All right, we got 5 more minutes, guys. I'm wrapping this up.
Shia LaBeouf's a cool actor. I hear he has like a lot of fucking mental issues though.
Yeah, but that dude, like, he's really, really good. That one tennis movie he made was phenomenal.
The tennis movie?
Yeah, it was something Makarov, something. Hold on, I'll pull up his IMDb and figure it out. And then Peanut Butter Falcon, he was phenomenal in that. I don't even know how you spell Shia LaBeouf. Let me look at the comment. Shia LaBeouf. Shit, I'm not even typing nothing. Shia.
Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if he has to go to a hospital after this fucking stream is over.
Me? Oh yeah, dude. My blood pressure is like super high.
Especially with fucking Geeky Guy and all his goddamn wisdom.
Oh, it was called Borg versus McEnroe. It was the tennis movie. It was phenomenal. Yeah, he was super good in it. And then he was in Fury, which was good. Peanut Butter Falcon, which was good. And I haven't seen none of his new movies, so I don't know what's been going on. I heard Honey Boy was good. I haven't watched it. I'm keeping this stream up too, guys. This stream ain't going private afterwards. So you're gonna have 2 hours and a half of me just going off on Geeky Guy's non-economic knowing son of a bitch ass.
What did Shia LaBeouf used to say in that camera on the wall? I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about either. Yeah, I know it was based on his life. He played his dad in the movie.
Oh, that's what that movie was? I know that one.
Which apparently he made up completely because his dad's like, yo, what the fuck? I didn't do none of that shit. And then he's like, well, I just did it for the film, you know? Okay, guys, so I'm highly thinking about watching Madam Web.
You were just saying that you're too old and you don't want that to be your last moments before you die because you never know.
Well, if I can make money off it, though, maybe. I heard it's awful though. I heard, and it was funny because we were live streaming and Danny was like, I didn't mind it. I kind of liked it. I'm like, what the fuck did you like about it? Apparently the villain, his whole voice is ADR. Like they ADR'd his entire voice through the movie.
Is he like a CGI villain?
No, he's just a regular guy. I guess the lines were bad or something. They made him ADR the whole fucking movie. I am not watching Peacemaker. I will chop my own dick off and make a cock smoothie before I watch Peacemaker. I do not want to see anything to do with John fucking Cena. Okay? One, I don't have HBO Max. And two, I don't like John Cena. And three, I don't want to watch Peacemaker. I didn't like the character in Suicide Squad.
I don't know. My friend told me John Cena was pretty good in Suicide Squad.
I don't like. He killed my favorite character. Fuck John Cena. Fuck him. I ain't watching that shit.
It blows my mind that you protest Cena's movies, but you'll watch fucking Batista. Batista's the worst.
Phenomenal actor.
Batista's the biggest fucking idiot on the world.
I already watched Black Adam. I'm trying to forget about Black Adam. Okay, my review of Black Adam is up on the channel. It's fucking awful. Not the review. Black Adam. Yo, Ralph, if you want to cash at me $100, I'll go watch Peacemaker and give you a full ass review. You can cash at me at Robert Storms 84, and as soon as you cash at me that money, then I will go over and I will fucking subscribe to HBO Max. I'll binge every episode of that god awful show, and I'll give you a full on review. But
Let's
until you
real,
cash
Rob.
at,
you'll watch it for less than $100.
75 is my limit.
75, Ralph. Take it or leave it.
I'll go as low as $75. That's less than $10 an episode.
Ralph is gonna be like, "Can you do it for $68.50?"
Watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Bonds Behind, dude. I got a review up on the channel. I have the movie on Blu-ray. I saw it in theaters.
The fuck? Which movie is that? Is that the one when they brought back all the original characters?
Yeah.
That movie kind of sucked.
What was it? Bond Beyond Time or hold on?
I don't know. I remember buying the Yu-Gi-Oh!
Or is that the one with all three of them? Yu-Gi-Oh! Bond Beyond Time.
I think the one I'm thinking of is called like Dark Side.
Oh no, he's talking about the one that had Jaden and the guy from 5Ds in it. Yeah, I don't have that on Blu-ray, but I did watch it. I didn't like it. It was like they're like, I synchro summon, and Yugi's like, what the fuck is a synchro summon?
remember when you went to a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament? What was it, back in 2019? And you're all like, oh, I'm gonna fucking wreck all these motherfuckers up with my awesome deck. And then you spent like 10 minutes waiting for the guy to end his turn, and he just gave up.
Bro, I was so mad, man. I spent like a good few weeks making that deck, and I spent like maybe $300 on this deck, man. And I've been practicing, and I was like, all right, man, I'm about to whoop these motherfuckers. And the first guy I played he went first, and it took 10 minutes for him to end his turn. I finished that match, and I got up and I left. I didn't do it no more.
I tried to warn you about that, Rob. I was like, dude, it's not the same game from when we were growing up. It is completely different.
It was an 8-round tournament. I left after the second round. I couldn't. It made me so mad. Not that I lost. It's the way you're losing. You're just sitting there. Like, this motherfucker's like, I summon this. This guy's effect lets me go in my deck. I get to pull this, throw this in the graveyard. I can summon this. I put these two over here. I get to summon this, go this, and this. How many cards you got in your hand? Okay, now I'm gonna put this back in my deck, go back in my graveyard. I'm sitting there like, what the fuck is going on, man? Because I just went, I summon this. I end my turn. This dude like summoned like 8 million times in one turn.
It's all this chain bullshit that the meta of Yu-Gi-Oh is now. That's why I don't play it anymore. Yu-Gi-Oh has sucked for so long. They fucked it up. Back in our day, we didn't have all this synchro, XYZ, fucking pendulum, link summoning. We didn't have all that shit. We summoned one monster. We had another monster that required a sacrifice just to summon that motherfucker. That was it.
And we had a fusion that you needed 2 monsters and a polymerization for, and that was it. Oh, it's ridiculous now, man. It's so bad. Yeah, it's not good. I would never go back to another tournament. I still play casually with Lee whenever Lee wants to. I have my Dark Magician Girl deck. Like I have a whole bunch of Dark Magician Girl stuff, but it's just not the same game. It's not. It's hard. It's not hard. It's just it's ridiculous. They have the GOAT format though. I like to play the GOAT format.
I don't know about that, but modern Yu-Gi-Oh, it's all about like these one-turn kills. Like people try to fucking take you out in one fucking turn.
I had a deck I built like that. I built a Cyber Dragon deck, and dude, I spent like tons of money on this deck. And I was going to the card shop playing with Lee and stuff, and we were talking about going to a tournament, man. I was like, man, I got this shit down pat, bro. I'm like, if I go first, I'm gonna win first turn, right? And because it just completely blockouts my opponent from being able to do anything. And right, like shortly before the tournament, man, the new ban list came out and banned my number one card that made the whole fucking deck work.
I hope you didn't spend a lot of money on that one fucking card because you must have been pissed.
No, I think the card was relatively cheap. That card, I think, was like a $5 card, but all the other cards around it were like $50, $100. Like I was going to Target buying boxes of fucking cards and shit. Like, yeah.
You still have them, or did you get?
Yeah, I still have them. I was actually thinking about putting them up for sale, but I don't know who will buy them. So
it's so weird with Yu-Gi-Oh because you would think like some of the old cards, if they're in great condition, they'd be worth a lot of money. They're not worth shit. What's worth money are the cards that are actually good in competitive play.
I was looking for my deck. I don't have it. But the last thing I bought was this Dark Magician Girl playmat. I haven't even opened it.
How long ago did you buy that?
Last year, maybe? And then I bought this mat, and I haven't opened that.
Is that My Valentine?
No, this is some characters they have in the game.
Pokemon is way better. I haven't played Pokemon since Gen 2.
Everybody says Pokemon's way better, but Pokemon has the same problem too. The problem with Pokemon is they ban sets. So if you want to play the game, you constantly have to buy new sets to be able to play. Dark Magician Girl was one of the best anime waifus. Dude, I love Dark Magician Girl. Like I got Dark Magician Girl everything. Like that's my character, man. There was a statue I want to get of Dark Magician Girl that's at GameStop. It's like $170. I want it so bad. I just don't have $170 to get it.
Dark Magician Girl is top tier, man. But I like they have these new one. Well, I say new. They probably came out like 15 fucking years ago. But it's like other versions of Dark Magician Girl. Like Dark Magician Girl Apple or some shit like that.
Yeah, they got Dark Magician Girl Apple, Lemon, Cherry.
There's one of them that I really like, but I don't remember what its name is.
I was trying to look for my damn deck. I had this drawer here, but I can't find my damn deck. But because I had all that Dark Magician Girl shit.
Yeah, for me, it's like I don't know why I stopped playing Pokemon, but after Gen 2, I guess I just got burnt out by Pokemon. I mean, the biggest problem I had back then was that it was 150 in the original thing, then 250, and then what was it, like 350 by Gen 3? I was like, dude, there's no way I'm gonna catch all the Pokemon. They don't have all the.
I have two decks that are built. I have my Dark Magician deck and then my Cyber Dragon deck. So let's see what I got in my Dark Magician deck. And each one of these decks are like almost worth almost $500. So I got Magician Illusion Apprentice, which is a different version of Dark Magician Girl. I have 3 Lightning Storms, which at the time were like $75 each. I got the badass looking Dark Magician Girl. Like 3 Ash Blossom, Soul Strike, Dark Magician, Chocolate Magician Girl. I got 3 of the OG Yugi Dark Magicians. Yeah, this deck right here is worth tons of fucking money. I don't know how much it's worth now because they reprinted a few of those fucking things.
Well, I mean, Dark Magician has like 8 million reprints.
Yeah, and then I have the Red Eye Dark Lagoons. Like those were like $50 a pop. Dark Magicians with Magician Girl and whatchamacallit. Yeah, all kinds of different shit. This was a really good deck. I haven't played with it. Dude, to be honest with you, I haven't played in so long that I probably don't even know how to use this fucking deck anymore.
Yeah, the funny thing is, you buy structured decks now, they have instructions on how to use the
Yeah.
goddamn decks.
See, because Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in the day when we used to play, Nick, it was like you said, you just summon and that was it. But now, all these fucking decks now have certain combos and stuff that
Yep.
chain everything. So, like, I wouldn't even be able to, like, my Cyber Dragon deck, I probably wouldn't even be able to play this thing right now because I just don't remember the links and stuff to do it. Where I can still pull out a deck from 10 years ago, 10, 15 years ago, I can still play the deck perfectly.
Yeah, it makes me real sad what Yu-Gi-Oh has become because I do miss playing it. I loved playing Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day. Yeah, but I don't really upload much on my channel. Like I have an X-Men Legends playthrough on it, some other playthroughs. I mostly stream sometimes. Yeah, this is my channel name.
Well, Nick, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up, especially since I said 5 minutes, 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I appreciate you coming on here, man, chatting with me. Definitely was fun, especially when Geeky Guy was acting like a moron.
Yeah, no problem, man. You probably have some shit you can just clip out of this. You did so much ranting.
Yeah. People put timestamps in, so I go through, clip it out, okay? All right, Nick. Take it easy, bro. Everybody, peace out, sauerkraut.
Yep. See ya.